If you started a new podcast and you don't know how or even where to post and distribute, try Anchor. Anchor is a free podcasting platform that lets you record and edit from your phone and your computer. It distributes your show to all the major podcasting platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, as well as many others. Once you're ready to upload, it's as easy as dragging and dropping your file, and Anchor does the rest. Once you get started, Anchor will even match you with sponsors, so you can get paid to podcast as soon as your show gets live. Go on over to anchor.fm/start or download the free Anchor app to get started today. Once again, that is anchor.fm/start or the free Anchor app to get started. Happy podcasting. This episode is brought to you by the Slash and Cast Podcast Network.
This is Sony Control. It was your girl, we're down still live for absolutely unavailable. We'll pass you to Submarine Controlling Officer this time, over.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of We Came From Beneath the Sea. As always, I'm your host, Bailey.
And I'm Zach.
And I'm Buckaroo Brandon.
Episode 29, boys. I don't know where y'all are listening from today. Could be another country. Could be another state in the United States. But in Indianapolis, Indiana, it feels like fall today.
It's beautiful outside.
I walked outside to get my lunch from Uber Eats, and I smiled because it was cold.
It finally feels good again.
Feels fucking good.
Threw a sweatshirt on and some jeans. It's great. Feels great outside.
Didn't even need the jeans.
Didn't even need the jeans, but I threw them on.
Yeah. You could do hoodie and shorts.
It feels weird wearing a hoodie and shorts. I do it. It just feels a little wrong, but I do it.
Yeah,
What
you
are
can
you
do
trying to
hoodie or shorts or
What are you trying
short
to
sleeves
say?
and jeans.
Just mocked Zach's whole aesthetic.
Don't come at me like that.
How you guys doing this week?
Same
As
old,
I
same old.
say every week, I want to fucking die.
I especially relate to that this week. Work kicked the fucking life out of me this week, so
I feel you.
I'm glad I have my little weekend before I go back on
Yeah,
Sunday.
this is my first fucking 3-day weekend in like 10 years.
Yeah, you should get every Friday off.
Yep.
It was like, nah. All right, we got some news. Obviously, everybody knows now, but the PS5 finally got revealed.
Yeah, buddy.
Price, release date, some games.
November 12th, right?
November 12th for the United States and some other countries. November 19th for the rest of the world.
Yeah, and it's $500.
Pre-orders are already sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
Gonna scoop.
They were supposed to start Thursday. They started Wednesday night. Sold out immediately.
Scoop.
Did you scoop it?
I'm going to.
I'm going to eventually. Probably going to wait a couple months after launch just to make sure there's some games that are
I'll
out
try
that
to
I
get
want
it
to play.
closer to launch, but I'm definitely going to get it.
Say, like, I got my PS4. Let's see. We graduated in 2017. It came out in 2013.
Because, like...
4 years?
It's
I
like
got PS4 4
surprisingly, it's cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like $700.
Well, they're trying to compete with Xbox. Xbox is full-size consoles, the same price as the disc drive version of the PS5. So I get it, but like, I don't think Sony's ever going to make the mistake they made with the PS3 again. The PS3 was stupid expensive when it came out.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like 400?
If not more, 500 maybe.
Damn. I don't know. Like, I have a feeling simply because...
and like for the hardware that was in the PS3 compared to the PS5, the PS5's pretty much got PC specs in it right now.
Yeah, I feel like... Because, like, Xbox One and PlayStation 5 sales, PlayStation 4 sales, PlayStation 4 outsold the fuck out of Xbox
It's
One.
the exclusives, man.
Yeah. But I actually, because Xbox, it seems like they've actually got some pretty decent exclusives coming up.
Yeah.
Besides Halo, because fuck Halo. Not exactly fuck Halo, but halfway fuck Halo.
No, fuck Halo.
But
Except for 3.
I feel like the sales are gonna be kind of.
It's going to be a more competitive market this time around, I think.
They're gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if either or outsold either or.
Xbox this time around has better specs, although I'm pretty sure it had better specs last time.
Yeah,
but
that's the only thing it had going.
Once again, we have more exclusives on Sony's side this time around.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, they didn't have Xbox had a Halo 5 and fucking Gears of War 5.
5.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it just boils down to your preference. If you're more of a hardware kind of guy, go with Xbox. If you're more of a content person like myself, go with the PS5.
Yeah, like me, I've never really been much to bring people down if they like PC or fucking Xbox or whatever. But
Yeah,
personally,
I don't
now that I have adult money, I'm probably going to get both eventually, but I'm going to get the PS5 first.
I don't know.
I want to get a PS5 and then save some money on down the line so I can build a PC, because I've been really wanting to do that.
Same.
Yeah. I don't have the fucking Wi-Fi for a PC, though.
Just kick everybody out of your house, dude. You'll be fine. Yeah. All right. Oh, also had to mention God of War sequel. If you want to call it God of War 5, you can. God of War Ragnarok. That's what I'm going to call it.
I'll be interested to see what they do.
I'm super fucking excited, dude. I saw that teaser on my way home from work. I wish I had a nut button around so I could smack the life out of it.
I watched a really good video the other day by a guy on YouTube called Under the Mayo, which y'all should go check him out. He's pretty awesome. He did not like God of War 4. He did not like it.
Well,
he went on an hour long, and it wasn't really a rant. He brought up a lot of good points because he's more of a fan of the original series, which I understand because I had some of the same issues.
I really liked God of War 4.
I like the story a lot. I think that's the big thing for me.
I like
is
the
the
combat
story
more than I like the combat, and I'm not really a hack and slash kind of guy. You know, are they fun? Yeah, they can be. God of War 3 is probably my favorite of the original trilogy on the PS2/PS3. Wait, was it on PS2?
Well, I mean, if you choose to just sit there and tap square, but if you do combos, you switch
Well,
weapons,
yeah.
and
But also,
it
like,
becomes
the
a whole different
PSP
game.
The PSP God of War games?
I think honestly
were
those slap.
Those were the shit. I loved those games.
I don't actually think they're that bad.
They're not. They stand up to the console versions.
I don't know about that, but I mean,
think so.
I think they're good.
I've never played a God of War before.
But
You haven't?
Nope.
The mixture of hack and slash combat and
I'm a Nintendo guy. What do you expect?
No, I'm
mix
just
of- what's the
baffled.
fucking-
You've never
what's
played
the
God of
fucking-
War. That's crazy.
Yeah, like PlayStation. Well, I guess I had a PlayStation 2 when I was younger, but PlayStation 4 is like the first Sony console I've bought in like 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
But anyway, the hack and slash combat with the timed combat mix, I really like that. Like, it challenges you if you're all on a difficulty that challenges you, but also it's I think it's more fun.
I mean,
But that's just me.
New God of War is still kind of hack and slash. You hit one button unless you decide to do combos and
Yeah.
shit like the old game.
Which, if you're not doing combos in God of War, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, like what are you doing? Using your magic, using weapons.
Yep.
Get on it.
But yeah, I'm excited. Speaking of which, like you said, he went on an hour-long rant.
It wasn't a rant. It was just an hour long.
A breakdown.
It wasn't like he wasn't sitting there just like, bro, this game fucking sucks, bro. Like he sat there for an hour and just like brought up the shit he didn't like about the game.
You guys aren't gonna believe what popped up on my YouTube recommends the other night. A 5-hour and 40-minute video about The Last of Us 2.
Good or bad? Like, was it this person
was
just
bad.
shitting on The Last of Us 2?
It was a 5-hour and 40-minute video of somebody shitting on The Last of Us 2.
Was it a 5-hour video, and did the guy play the game?
Oh, I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna waste 5 hours of my life for a
So-
game I actually really
I was
enjoy.
getting ready to say, because if this dude didn't play the game and went on a rant for a game he didn't play for 5 hours, that I'm impressed. I didn't imagine somebody could pull that much bullshit out of their ass.
Yeah, like I'm never gonna watch it. I actually, even with its issues, I really enjoyed The Last of Us Part 2.
I enjoyed it as well.
I started a grounded run. I haven't
Yeah,
I haven't
don't do that
picked
shit.
it up since.
Don't do it, brother.
I want to so
It's
bad.
a trap.
I want to do it so bad, but all right. We've been on this news topic for 8 minutes. Left 4 Dead is getting DLC,
Yeah, it's a community DLC.
which is exciting because Valve just fucking abandoned that game.
Also, never played Left 4 Dead.
Are you
before.
serious?
Well, no. I thought you guys. I thought you said Last of Us.
Uh,
I've played Left 4 Dead.
I was
sorry.
like, we gotta get an Xbox to play Left 4 Dead one night, boys. What the
Yeah,
fuck,
Dude, fucking Left 4 Dead's the shit. Especially Left 4 Dead 2.
dude? I like
My
me and
head was
cousins
just
used to play
like-
that game together when we were younger.
my head was just like wrapped up in what y'all were saying about Last of Us 2, and
Also,
I thought
get
he
The
said
Last
it.
of Us remastered on the PS4, play it, and then play The Last of Us 2.
I don't know.
Worth it. That's what I
Maybe.
did. It
Maybe.
was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. I mean, they got new weapons, new maps.
Yeah.
The like enhancements to the multiplayer,
And
which
it's
like the
all
multiplayer of that game's fun as
fan-fucking
fuck.
made.
Yeah,
Insane.
we got new animations and shit.
Oh,
I
this
was like,
wasn't something I wrote down, but I saw this yesterday on Facebook. Somebody made over, I think it was 4 years, an anime on a Nintendo DS.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are you
Wild.
talking about like the DSi, because you could make like the little?
I think it was a
flip
3DS.
books? Oh, the 3DS. Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it had the same thing. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, though. But yeah, I think it said 4 years, which is fucking crazy.
He spent 4 years doing
Making
it.
an anime on his DS.
Well, I mean that's dedication.
that
I
is
might have to
dedication.
check it out then, because I have a Switch. I don't know if you could see the shit on the 3DS.
Maybe.
On there. Maybe
Might
I
be
don't
like
know.
a community
I
thing.
might have to buy another 3DS then.
Do you remember, Zach? What year in high school did you get a 3DS?
I got one.
Sophomore?
I think it was like freshman or sophomore.
Brandon added us to a fucking group chat with a bunch of his friends in high school, and he named the chat "Everyone Get a Motherfucking 3DS."
Yeah, I
And he
remember that.
pestered us for weeks to save money and buy a 3DS, and I don't think anybody joined him
Yeah, I
in
still
buying a
did-
3DS.
I still didn't buy a fucking 3DS.
That's because y'all stupid.
Well, it's also because I didn't have money.
Yeah,
'cause I didn't have a
we were-
job.
have
we were all po.
Are you serious? My dad, I would ask my dad for money, and I'd be like, "Dad, I need like $80." He'd be like, $70. Where am I gonna get $60 from? Like, why do you need $50?
for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, stupid?
dude? It was enough of
think
a
I made
chore
of
for
money?
Zach to get $20 for us to go to McDonald's on Monday nights before practice.
Yeah.
He's like, just like, I had to fight my dad.
Well,
Full money.
how about this? We all buy one now. We got
Why
money now.
Is it worth buying a 3DS in 2020? If I'm going to
Oh,
buy
yeah.
any
There's
Nintendo
some
product,
classics
it's
on
going to
there.
be a Wii U. I'm just kidding.
If
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna,
be a Switch.
yeah, if
the
I'm
Wii
gonna
U?
get anything,
The
it's
Wii
gonna
U
be a Switch.
fucking
Just find
sucks.
Bro, I'll get a Switch. I'll play Animal Crossing with you or something.
Bro,
but,
I'll-
Hell yeah.
Or we can play Doom.
Yeah, you can get Doom. Doom Eternal's not on Switch yet, but Doom 2016
Is the multiplayer
Yeah.
server still up for Doom 2016?
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Still
anybody
play that
plays.
People
shit?
still play that shit.
Oh, really?
What the fuck, dude?
It's not that good.
Oh,
It's
man.
not. It's just like Halo Team Deathmatch bullshit. But like,
With demons.
yeah, you can like play as demons. You can play as like a Spectre, like the invisible pinky.
I
demons
wish
and
they
shit.
brought that back for Doom Eternal. I wish it wasn't just battle mode.
I dig battle mode more.
I like battle mode when I'm in the mood to play it.
Yeah, I think battle mode's better, but like
I get
it,
my ass whooped.
it gets repetitive
need-
too quick.
They need to show some love to battle mode.
They need more. I think they need more modes in battle mode.
Well, you
They
see,
need more maps and they need more demons.
I don't think
Yeah.
just putting maps and demons in is going to make
More
me
game modes.
want to play it again.
Free for all.
I think we just need more multiplayer content. I know it's kind of hard with the pandemic going on and
Yeah.
everything, but like later on down the road, please like put more multiplayer content in.
Yeah.
Which I think they will. I think after the DLC's out, I think they'll start focusing on multiplayer.
Yeah.
Cheddar Goblin mac and cheese.
But I love the story. And don't get me wrong, like Doom Guy is like one of my favorite protagonists of video game history.
Yeah.
You know,
Did we talk on mic last week about the importance of Doom, or was that after we recorded?
I had mentioned that Doom is so important and how relevant it is today.
Well, we had a conversation.
you were talking about how y'all would play it at school and shit.
Was that
The-
on mic?
The original.
That was
Doom.
on mic.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if we talked about that
Because
on the episode. or not.
somebody in Jason X was like, get the BFG, and we were like, eh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did reference the BFG in Jason X.
Yeah,
That's right.
All right.
It's a better movie than
Legion M, the guys who made Mandy, releasing Cheddar Goblin mac and cheese. Legit mac and cheese you can cook and eat.
hell yeah.
It looks like Kraft mac and cheese on the box art.
I'm gonna get it.
Probably you can get 2 boxes for $4.44.
I think the Cavity Colors needs to.
I just
want
to keep a box in case I ever meet Nick Cage and be like, "Hey man, can you sign this?
Sign my mac and cheese.
Can
Yeah,
you sign
like-
my mac and cheese,
like
Jimmy?"
Cavity Colors needs to make some merch for Mandy, and they need to have like the Cheddar Goblin box art
Legion
on one
M.
of the shirts.
Legion M holds all rights to merch for Mandy.
Cavity Colors is better.
I don't buy enough merch from anybody to know who's better.
I like Cavity
Is no
Colors.
one gonna acknowledge I just imitated Carl from Jimmy Neutron?
I did. Did you see how I chose to stay silent and focus on Brandon?
It's because it sucked. You suck.
I don't know why, but all week I've been saying that, like, just by myself and laughing at it. I think I finally lost my fucking mind.
Probably. Welcome to the club. Expect a fruit basket.
Fruit? I like fruit. Oh, okay, yeah, we got one more piece of news I forgot to write down. I saw it today. Slash and Cast is coming back.
I busted a nut.
Same, dude. So I watched the Freddy
We're
vs. Jason
still
trailer this
peaking.
morning, and I posted it, like I post trailers every
Yeah.
week.
Do you think our Phantom is on? Because we're like peaking still.
No. It's on. It's supposed to be on.
Oh. Well, do you think it's off?
No, it's on.
Okay.
Click it real quick.
We're still like peaking.
That's off. Turn it back on. That's on.
All right. Well,
What do you mean we're peeking? Are we peeking on that?
no, I'm looking over every once in a while, and the red will flash.
If it flashes for 0.2 seconds, it'll be fine.
All right.
It's if you're talking for a long period. It
Gotcha.
sounds like shit.
Wow.
Anywho, yeah. When
Sorry.
it starts out, it's like in 2017 the fear began or whatever,
Yeah.
or the horror began. That's
Yeah.
straight out of the Freddy vs. Jason trailer.
Yeah.
Loved it. Good job, Riley. Good editing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I texted him. I was like, "Can I use this for news today?" He's like, "I don't care. Go for it."
I'm very excited because I prefer that style
Same,
of slash
dude,
and cast,
like,
'cause that's the way I found them.
Slash and Cast as the new show was also the way I discovered him through you. And, I posted on our Twitter and our Facebook the story of how we got involved with Slash and Cast today.
Bro, I mean, you remember I'd pull up fucking an
At work.
episode every morning.
Yeah,
That's how
buddy.
you,
Well,
that's how you
when we were in
discovered
school.
Wolfie's just fine, too.
Yep,
Yep.
very true.
Like, firm believer in believing, like, I believe this through and through. If you never found Slash and Cast and shown it to me, and I started watching them all the time, we wouldn't have this.
Nah, probably not.
Firm
No.
fucking believer in that.
Probably not.
So thank you, Nick and Riley, for, all the stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, we literally have your old show mixer.
very
Yeah,
true.
thank you for that.
And Bailey and I are sporting slash and cast stuff, but
Yeah,
that's just because
buddy.
I live in this hoodie, and Bailey just.
I haven't
decided to
worn
wear
my
his.
sweatshirt or hoodie in a while since it's been so. Well, I wear it inside, like when I sleep, because I like being warm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but when I get our hoodie, our merch hoodie with our logo on it, I'm gonna live in that motherfucker too. So.
Same.
Yeah. I was gonna make a sample order last night, but I decided not to. I'm gonna wait probably till next week or the week after. Good to know though that we get discounted sample orders every month. We can get 3 items every month,
Oh, that's really cool.
20% off.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, whichever company is doing
Printful.
that. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's where I believe these got made.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Yeah, but Slashcast come back.
Yeah, I'm
I'm really
excited.
fucking
I'm
excited.
so fucking stoked.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congrats, guys. Also, I'm just saying, I said back in February or March last time I visited Riley in Chicago, I was like, why don't you bring back Slashcast? He goes, I just can't right now. I'm like, oh. That's sad.
Thank you. We love
And now it's
you.
back.
All right, I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Nah, man, fucking. There's so many good moments in those old Slashing Cast episodes, though.
Yeah,
John Turtletub. Never fucking forget that shit, dude. If you
Oh
go
my
back and watch
God.
that episode, which I have recently, the way Nick and Griffin look at each other afterward, they're just like, did this man's really just say that?
I just remember, like, because I started following them back when Friday the 13th, the game was, like, starting to kind of come off the ground. And so I still go back and watch, like, those old episodes. I feel nostalgic.
Yeah. We started watching them in what, late 2017, early 2018?
Yep.
Fucking wild. If I never took the chance to be like, hey, you're coming to Indy for a con. Y'all want to go get dinner? Wouldn't have this whatsoever.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
I was there. I didn't have any idea who they were.
Yeah. And look where you are now.
At the
You're
time,
in their
I didn't.
podcast network
Yep.
with us.
I mean, I knew, like, because based off the descriptions that y'all gave to me at the time, like, I knew that they were on YouTube and they did, like, horror gaming and horror news and everything. I thought that was really cool, but I didn't check them out until, like, way after that con.
Bro, that dinner, that was a good night. Then we had Taco Bell the next day.
Yeah.
Went out and got bougie at the Red Lion Grog House. Then got Taco Bell.
What the fuck is bougie? What is
Just,
that?
Do you not know what bougie means?
No.
It means, like, extravagant, rich people shit.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, everybody keeps saying it now. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Bougie's been around since fucking 2016, dude.
I was like, I don't know if that's, like, good or bad.
You ever heard the song Bad and Bougie by Migos? Probably not.
No.
It's a banger. I'm just saying.
Probably
You're the
not.
only person who would say that song's a banger. Shut up.
Yeah, that's why I
Listen,
said
just
probably
because I
not.
branch out other than metal and country music, I'm just saying.
I branch
I
out,
branch
bitch.
out into other music,
fuck?
too. I don't listen to shit like Bad and Bougie.
I'm just saying, bro. It's a fucking bop.
Philly's gonna be in his car fucking jamming to Bad and Bougie, and I'm not gonna get in. We're gonna fucking
I'm not getting into
I'm
the
not-
song's
yeah,
over.
I'm not getting into the fucking song's over.
All right, with that, we got to move into the movie review of the week, which, I say this every week. If y'all been following, which I bet you have, we're on Freddy vs. Jason.
Correct.
The movie I've probably seen the most, other than Part 3.
Yeah, I've seen this movie a lot.
I used to watch this a lot as a kid. More than I probably should have.
I've seen it a couple times.
Also, I'm just saying I didn't know this until maybe a year ago. I didn't know there were nude scenes in this.
Yeah, bruh.
Because I only watched it on TV when I was a kid. I didn't
Yeah.
know you can't show nudity on TV.
Yeah, I mean, you see the girl from Ginger Snaps.
Also,
titties.
she wasn't supposed to be naked in this movie. Ronnie, you fucked her over.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
fuck you,
sucks.
Ronnie.
In her contract, she said, I do not want to do nudity. And he was like, take your fucking top off and get in the shower.
Fuck you, Ronnie. You.
I mean, what you see of her isn't like
Yeah, it's
too gratuitous. But
It's
like,
not like Part
it's
5
just
where
an
they
over-
literally go up and down the girl's body.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
still, like if an actress says, I don't want to do nudity, as a
Yeah.
director, you have to go and say, okay, I respect that, so you're not going to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Not-
you're gonna, there are tasteful ways without showing nudity.
You want
in
to know
a
how that
shower scene.
conversation went down? She handed him the
Just
contract,
fucking
like,
ripped it up.
and he just goes, okay, and then crumbles it up and fucking shoots a hoop into the fucking trash can.
Actually, there's a very, 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 very fine print that says all women has the chance to get nude against their will.
I thought you were gonna say
You
our
can't see it
queens.
on the paper. You can't
Yeah.
see it on the paper, but it's there.
Yeah, you gotta,
Swear to God, you were gonna say all women are queens.
you gotta
I
put
mean, yes,
the
but like,
contract over a microscope because it's fucking microscopic print.
Yeah.
Don't know how they did
It's
that.
like 0.1 font.
Yeah, like this motherfucker is just like a little in the corner, you know.
yeah,
Nobody's gonna read
nobody
that
can
shit.
see it,
Okay,
but
this
it's
is
there.
a really vague reference if you're not a Gen Zer. Or like a really, really young millennial.
I can't
Do you
believe
remember
this
that
came out
Fairly
this
Odd
fucking
Parents episode where the corporate fairies are handing out contracts and there's like the itty bitty ass fine print? That's what their contract
They're not
was.
fairies, they're pixies.
Or yeah, the pixies.
Yeah, because the pixies are the bad ones.
Yeah.
They got like cube fucking wings and
Yeah.
shit. Cube
They got like
heads.
black.
They got the
crowns.
fucking pointy hats.
Yeah,
instead of the
that's
crowns.
what it is. It's the pointy hats. I thought they were just black crowns.
Nah.
And they're all voiced by the same guy.
Yeah. Or like the clones from Star Wars. Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's such a vague reference. That
I need to, like, is
nobody...
Is that like on like a streaming service? Because like I need to see that again.
Bro, Danny Phantom's on Hulu.
Yeah, I know Danny Phantom.
There's a
I watch
lot
that
of Nick
every once
shows
in a while.
on Hulu. Danny Phantom's on there. Drake and Josh is on there. My
Like-
Life as a Teenage Robot's on there.
Oh, dude, that show used to
It used to be. I don't know if it's still on there, but it was last year.
See, I'm more of like a cartoon, like old school cartoon.
I like
Network
old.
kinda
I like
guy.
old Nickelodeon shows like Rocket Power and Rugrats.
Yeah, those
and
are fine.
My Life as a Teenage Robot, Danny Phantom. But I was also a Cartoon Network kid.
I was
Yeah.
too, but like
do-
Danny.
But
Danny
I watched
Phantom was
all
a
the.
big
I
one.
I watched Disney Channel. I watched Nick,
Oof,
and I
I
watched.
do not like Disney Channel.
I watched the old Disney Channel.
I don't
shit.
like old Disney Channel.
I used to watch
either.
a lot of DComs as a kid.
I don't care for Zach and Cody or any of that bullshit.
That was the fucking shit, bro.
Dude, yeah, the Sweet Life.
I've
of
been
Zack
watching
and
that
Cody
on
was the
fucking Disney
shit.
Plus. And Sweet Life on Deck because I think that's the superior series.
Shows suck.
No. Sweet Life is. of
Sweet
Zack and
Life has
Cody
its
is
place in
better.
my heart.
See,
It really does.
Only communists like.
listen,
Yes, I'm a commie.
we're getting off track, but it's kind of nice that Bailey brought up like Disney Channel from our era because I fucking hate the early 2000s. I hate them, and that's why I don't really like this movie too much.
As bad as the early 2000s is, my boys, I gotta say, I actually fucking love it. I dig it.
Well,
We
you know,
didn't
there's a
have-
special place for you.
In hell.
Well, I was gonna say in a psych ward, but I mean, there's that too.
You could
Yeah,
go to
I got-
hell,
I got-
bitch.
I got my name on one of the doors there.
Yeah, I got a jacket with your name on it.
There's a special corner in hell with your name on it.
Yep, right next to Zac Efron.
Fucking.
I don't know why I said Zac Efron, but
Were you gonna say me?
I mean,
No.
it's
Because,
valid.
I mean, I already know I'm going there.
I don't know why I was thinking about Zac Efron, my guy. I honestly couldn't fucking tell you.
because Ted Bundy.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That movie, like, it got a lot of. We're still getting off track so much, but that
don't
movie,
care.
that movie got like a lot of like good responses. I didn't like it that much.
Dude,
I haven't seen it.
so many of like the women we went to high school with, and like some of my friends' significant others were like thirsting over Zac Efron
Like-
and Ted Bundy, and I'm like, the one thing I would say, because I'm a true crime junkie, I would look them in the eye and I would go, "You want to hear what Ted Bundy did after he escaped from prison and went to Florida?" And they'd go, "Sure." This is a graphic warning for sexual violence. He killed a bunch of sorority girls and shoved a hairspray can up inside one of them.
Yeah.
I'll leave
Yeah.
it at that.
Well,
Yeah.
like,
But
Don't-
yeah, it's not good.
don't get me wrong. Like, it's mainly just not really my thing. Like, it's a good movie, and
Also,
like
real
Zac
life Ted
Efron
Bundy-
does pretty good.
Real life Ted Bundy's not that attractive, my guys. He's
I
pretty
mean,
average looking. if you ask me.
Ladies like who they like. All right, but like,
ladies love psycho killers.
Well, you gotta
Richard
think though,
Ramirez,
like
women.
he's good looking for a fucking psychopath. You know what I'm saying?
if you were to go back, you know, in time a little bit, he's the
that was
he's
the
the
look
hotness,
back in the day.
all right?
Yeah,
that was the look. That was the
yeah, back in the 60s, 70s, and whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you look at us today, and you know, there's either yeah, that guy looks all right, and then there's us who are just like, bro, where the fuck did we come from?
but yeah, like anyways, like Freddy v. Jason, not my cup of tea. I mean, there's some enjoyable things about it,
I do not like this movie.
but like Freddy v. Jason, like Freddy and Jason like going at it, that's pretty cool. There's not enough of it.
What for like the
Yeah.
20 minutes that they
Yeah.
they go at it? Jesus fucking
There
Christ.
should have been like half this movie they were
Well,
going at it.
granted, since like the late '90s, there were over 20 scripts for Freddy vs. Jason in development.
Yeah.
And then they chose someone who's like never seen a fucking horror movie to direct it.
I
He
don't.
directed, which Chucky was it? Bride?
Oh, Bride. Yeah.
Oh, he directed Bride?
Yeah. So I mean,
I like Bride. though.
yeah, I like Bride. So I mean, kudos to him for that. But like, this was just
Yeah, this sucks.
Fucking. Trying to remember who wrote Freddy vs. Jason. No.
Granted, there
Who-
were some good kills in this movie.
there were, but the CGI bugs the shit out of me.
Yeah.
They actually didn't use as much CGI
yeah,
as I
they're-
remember.
There is some, kills where you could be like, oh, cool, that's pretty practical right there. But there
Yeah.
is some CGI shit in here where you're just like, video
I'm
game
pretty-
graphics.
I'm
Also-
pretty sure the guy, The guys that wrote Freddy vs. Jason wrote the reboot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, they did
forgot
good
about that.
there, in my opinion. Besides the characters, they
Yeah.
did good there.
I think it
But-
has a lot to do with direction. I think is what it
Yeah.
is.
100%. I agree.
Because
The writers just do it the best they can, then the director comes in and throws it aside and says, "All right, I have my vision."
listen,
Yeah.
I'm Ronnie Yu.
Yeah, Ronnie Yu tried to pull a Stanley Kubrick,
Granted,
but it didn't work
Ronnie
out.
Yu also didn't know a thing about either of these franchises when he
So
saw
No,
it.
he's
then
never
why
seen a single
in
movie.
the actual fuck would they choose him
I don't know. Ask
to
Bob.
direct this movie? Yeah.
What's up, Bob Shea? What the fuck's wrong with you?
fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
You could have called Steve Miner or some shit.
Joseph Zito, maybe.
Yeah, Joseph
Yeah.
Zito, fucking
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven.
Craven.
Have him
Honestly,
come in and
bro,
like
I don't think there's ever been a movie with like two directors, but if they got like Joseph Zito and Wes Craven to collab on this to direct, dude, you know how good
Like
it was?
This
Tom
movie would be a
McLaughlin?
fucking masterpiece if it was.
yeah, Tom McLaughlin and fucking Wes Craven. That would be
That'd be
pretty
dope,
cool.
too.
We get
Like-
C.J. Graham back in as Jason.
Jesus, man.
Nah,
Like,
man, I'm still pissed to this day about Kane not being in this movie.
me
I
too.
get that, but like if they would have got Tom McLaughlin, C.J. Graham would have been Jason, more than likely.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily, because Kane had been playing him for so long already.
Yeah. But like
That
CJ has said, like, because he chose not to come back for part 7, he's like, that's the biggest mistake of my fucking life.
Well, if
And
he didn't say no, we wouldn't have Kane, and we wouldn't
Yeah.
have one of the most
that is
important
true.
men in the horror community.
Yeah, and Kane's gone out, and I've heard him say this multiple times that like he's seen the movie, and that there is nothing in this film he couldn't have done.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie Yu's like, oh, he's too old.
I don't
you
even know who made the fucking decision not to cast him. Probably Bob.
Probably Bob.
Yeah,
or,
somebody was like, oh, Kane's too old to do this shit. I was
And
like, he was
honestly,
old
he
when
was
he was
only-
doing it. He was like
Kane-
40-something
Kane
when he
was
first got
maybe
the
in his
role.
late 30s or early 40s
yeah.
when this movie was made.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly
Oh.
how old he is right
I
now.
thought he was
just-
like 60-something right now.
I don't get
Yeah,
it,
Google
man.
Look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
I like mad respect for Ken. Mad respect.
Yeah. Like, because I've seen him in other shit that I was like, okay, he did pretty good.
Mhm.
But
there.
fuck you, Ken Kersinger as Jason. Like
Yeah.
God,
It's so
damn it.
Frankenstein. He's 65.
which
Yeah.
like the
He looks
Frankenstein
good for his
thing
age,
worked in part 6. Like it
What?
works. The
Yeah.
Frankensteinian Jason, it works in part 6.
Well, yeah, but like this is like
But like,
directly, mimicking Frankenstein.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like why?
And not only that, like, Jason just looks bad in this.
does.
I don't like
He's
the way
bald.
Jason looks in this.
He's kind of bald.
He's got like strands of hair, barely anything.
I
man.
don't
yeah.
I don't like Crypt Keeper Jason.
You know
hair.
what the back of this motherfucker's head looks like? It looks like a fucking like a black water balloon that somebody filled up.
Yeah.
Like if you hit it with a fucking bat, it would shatter or
I was
fucking
like, who
splash
It
everywhere.
looks like leather.
Yeah, I was like, who spray painted Jason?
Yeah, somebody
know?
somebody straight up just took some fucking black spray paint and
Not even spray
Yeah.
paint.
spray
black
painted
shoe
the back.
polish.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
The back of his head looks like spray on shoes from fucking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's what this shit looks like.
All right, let's dive in. All right, Freddy vs. Jason was released August 13th, 2003, directed by, like we said already, Ronnie Yu.
Robert bitch.
Ronnie, not Robert.
No, it's Robert bitch.
Okay, all right, I'll take it. Damn it. All right. Also, we were all fairly young when this released. I was 4.
Yeah, we were like 4 or 5 years old.
So, I doubt you guys know that they did a weigh-in for this, like they do with boxing matches, for promotion.
No, I knew that.
Did you? Did you?
Mhm.
Yeah. I listened to another podcast.
Not
where
at
they
the
were
age of
talking about
5, but I mean,
I'm gonna
like,
post
I
that on
knew.
Sunday
Yeah.
and like have people go watch it. It's because of how funny it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this had been gearing up since the fucking 80s, man. Like fans had wanted this for a long time.
Well, they finally hinted at it in Jason Goes to Hell, and that was like in '93. And then we had to wait 10 years to get the movie.
Well, you know why? You know
Yeah.
why we got Jason X and fuck.
Jason X.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna.
And
My brain fucking farted, and I swore there was another movie after X for some fucking reason.
no, this is the next one.
So in the years between Goes to Hell and Jason X, well, from between Shit, I can't fucking talk today.
Wait, when did New Nightmare come out?
New Nightmare was 94.
Okay.
Was that
Yeah.
94?
Yeah, I think it was 94 or 95. Because it was like right before Scream, right?
It's been a minute before we. Since
Yeah,
we did
So,
that.
so we pretty much got New Nightmare, and then we got.
Yeah, because
Jason
like
X.
Jason Goes to Hell, like that's when New Line got the rights to Jason. Yeah.
As I was trying to say before my brain shit out, between Jason Goes to Hell and Freddy vs. Jason, scripts were being fucking written left and right for this.
Oh yeah.
There were tons. There's a whole book about the journey to Freddy vs. Jason that I want to buy. I know Simone owns it. He says it's a good book. It's called Slash the Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to buy it so bad.
Yeah.
It's really cheap on Amazon, too.
New Nightmare came out in 94.
94.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 2 years before Scream, but like, a year after Jason Goes to Hell. So yeah, the New Line was busy, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, in those years, they were writing all those scripts, so that's why we got Jason X,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just to tide us over. But,
I have a feeling that's why Jason X didn't do good in the box
was rushed.
office. Because, like,
it was just
not only
something to
was
get out
it,
there.
yeah, not only was it rushed, but it wasn't what fans fucking
I don't
wanted.
remember what documentary
know?
I saw. I think it was Crystal Lake Memories that Sean S. Cunningham says that about Jason X. It was
Yeah.
only released because it was something that tied the fans over.
Because I remember like looking at its box office turnout, and it only got like a hair over its budget.
Oh shit! By the way, Freddy vs. Jason's budget $25 million. They only made 116.5 back.
That's not bad, but
It's not. They made their money
they
back.
probably meant to make more though.
I mean, that's still a lot for 2003 money.
Yep. Because Blair Witch made $270 million.
Dethroned Halloween.
Yep. And that was 99. This is 2003,
Yeah.
4. Okay.
2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, all right. So I always write a little note at the top of my notes to like summarize the movie. Said the showdown begins. ...
Kinda.
Nah.
All right. So for the first time in the franchise of Nightmare on Elm Street, we see the aftermath of one of Fred's killings. We see him actually kill a kid,
Yep. Very true.
and we see the aftermath. He licks a picture and puts it in a book, which kind of confirms his like sexual nature
Yeah.
with his killings.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
disturbing.
uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah. But we already covered the Nightmare remake.
You know
Yeah,
what's
that's
crazy?
even worse.
It's crazy to me is that that's really the closest we're ever gonna see to like a Springwood slasher Freddy like
They
that.
showed a bit of it in Freddy's Dead, though.
For like
A little
5
bit.
minutes.
Like it was a subplot in the movie, but like that's the one movie I would want is a Springwood slasher Freddy movie.
Well, there was gonna be
prequel.
there was gonna be a prequel.
John
where,
Saxon's prequel
yeah,
treatment.
John Saxon's prequel thing
Which I did-
where
It was interesting. He was like a doctor or something.
he was a psychologist.
Yeah.
He was a children's psychologist or whatever.
It
and,
was.
I
yeah.
don't know. Go check out the episode of Make Every Death Count on it.
Yeah,
I've listened to it.
Did you? I
Yeah.
didn't know.
is really good.
was
I
really
would have loved if that would have been a movie, but like it did like kind of have its issues because like prequels in horror usually suck because
That prequel would have fucking slapped.
it would have
though, I'm
slapped,
just saying.
but at the same time, like prequels in horror a lot of times are
like the
kind
idea
of
of
pointless.
Nancy having an older sister
Yeah,
that like abandoned her family because she was being ignored because of Nancy.
Yeah.
That idea fucking slaps, dude. I'd watch it.
She's all drugged out, but
Plus-
plus she wants to fuck her dad, so I don't know about
That's
that.
the fucked up thing.
Yeah.
How fucked up is fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up.
just anything to get more John Saxon, I'm on board with.
Well, sadly, we can't.
We
have
can't do
no more
that
John
anymore.
Saxon.
But
I actually
like,
really dig because like I mean we've seen Freddy, like Freddy's origin multiple times, but like I think in this movie, I think it actually is done really well because
Although-
there's not much to it. Like they're just like they throw a fucking Molotov in there and they just kill his ass.
Yeah, it's not like Mr. Krabs was launching gas cans in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I don't know if you guys noticed during the immolation scene, there's this random dad that throws a Molotov in his face. Is like, I know you guys listening can't see
Fucking-
the face I just made, but go watch Freddy vs. Jason back and watch the
just like
the execution scene of Freddy, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's
Y'all-
the second person that throws the Molotov. So a woman throws one, and then a man throws one. That's the man I'm talking about.
y'all know what a fucking stingray's face looks like.
Yeah.
That's what that
That
dude
face.
looks like.
That's that man's face. And as we all know, they forgot about Freddy. They
Yeah, he weak sauce now.
and dying is a bitch apparently. And then it does the montage of like all all the shit.
Notice
so,
they
like,
only use the good ones. 1,
Very
2,
true.
and 3. Some
Yeah.
of Freddy's Dead.
And one of them, like, I think it's from part 4 or 5, where the pipe goes through his mouth.
Yeah.
I thought that was Freddy's Dead.
I don't think it's Freddy's
Before
Dead.
he dies, because she throws the pipe at him, it goes through his mouth, and then she gets the glove.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, it's not Freddy's Dead.
it's been a minute.
I
since
think
we
it's
watched
4 or
it now.
5. It's where the swimmer chick. I think it's 5.
That's 5. Yeah.
That's
yeah, the
fine.
swimmer
Swimmer
chick's
chick.
in the water, and then Alice throws the pipe through his mouth.
Yeah.
See, 5's like so forgettable though.
Yeah,
I
true.
actually like 5. I just don't
But,
remember
like,
the plot to it.
That was
that
part of the death montage. I'm like, Freddy didn't die there though.
Yeah.
He dies later on. He gets unbirthed in that movie.
much.
But they weren't gonna show that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So, we get, as I say, the whoop-ass montage of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Freddy is going to use Jason to let people remember it. Which, honestly, that is one of the solid things I like about this
I
version
do
of the
like
script.
that. I do like that because I've said it before. I prefer the more puppet master style of Freddy.
Mhm.
Like he's the one who's like
Yeah.
he's the man with the plan. You know what I'm saying?
That is the Fred Krueger we know, the person that's going to try to manipulate around him. So,
yeah,
like,
like he's
of course he's going to use
he's
Jason.
he's the man with the plan.
The only unplausible thing is, did Jason Forrest Gump his way to Ohio?
Yes. He walked all the way there.
Just
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an undead
Just
monstrosity.
imagine Jason driving like a Volkswagen Beetle. Ain't nothing gonna break my
Michael
stride.
Myers. Yeah, he's like Michael
Nobody
Myers taught me how to
saw
drive
me
back in
now.
fucking '85.
Or it's
Or no, he wasn't
It's-
alive in '85. He's like Michael Myers taught me how to drive in
It's,
fucking
uh,
'84.
it's fucking God. What's the movie? Night at the Roxbury, where they're driving to the club.
Yeah, they're head bopping.
It's just Freddy
Yep.
and Jason on a road trip.
It's like just a fucking ghost Freddy sitting in
Yep.
the passenger
Speaking of
seat.
Michael,
I'm
like
Dad.
a lot of people actually like for a sequel to this, they wanted Freddy versus Jason versus Michael, but the studio were like, nah, because that's two slow-moving killers versus
I'm
Freddy.
actually pretty sure it was Pinhead versus Michael.
It could have been, but
'Cause
there
that's
was also
referenced in the newest Make Every Death. Not the newest. Not this one that just came out. The one before. They
Yeah.
did a Halloween script.
Yeah.
What could have
Yeah.
been.
there's
Yeah.
there's also like Ash versus Freddy versus Jason.
Oh, we'll
I
get to
want
that
it.
at the
I want
end because
that
that's an
so bad.
aftermath.
Yeah, because like Sam Raimi was going to direct it, and like Sam Raimi's like, the thing is though, Ash has to win, which I agree with because he kind of
Yeah,
does.
he's a
you know?
hero.
Yeah,
Well, we'll get to all.
I
that
would have
afterward.
loved to seen that as a movie, but from what I heard, the comics are really good too.
Comics are great. All right, so we go into Jason's mind.
He's at camp.
He's at camp. He's stalking a skinny dipper. Bro, you're dreaming about this? You've done this in real life like 7 times, if not more.
Listen, this is his happy place, all right?
Yeah, it's his
I
happy
guess.
place. You'll eat.
Why
hey,
do you dream about things that are achievable? You're supposed to dream about things just out of your grasp.
Have you seen this, Jason? It
I
looks
got
like nobody's
motivational
came
for
to
some
camp.
reason.
Look, this is Jason Voorhees we're talking about here. He can dream about whatever the fuck he
Right.
wants to dream.
Jason, he's chasing the teen through the woods. Also, he just power pulls the fuck out of this machete
Yeah,
because it goes through this thick ass tree.
This kill is good, but the movement is so fucking horrible. I hate it.
It's the kill's good until
It's-
you see his 4-foot long machete go through a 6-foot diameter.
Yeah, I was like,
tree.
that tree is like thicker than fuck. I don't think it'd poke out the other side like
Definitely would not.
that. Yeah.
He Goku power pulled that shit.
Yeah, he would have had to like shove his arm in the tree a little bit too.
His arm would have to go through her.
Yeah, through her and through the tree a little bit. Like a
And,
foot.
This bitch starts to shapeshift into other fucking people. Like,
Yeah.
Which we don't know who these fucking people
They're
are.
the fuck are
just
these
random victims of Jason
You
that
know
we
what it
didn't
should-
get to
you
see
know what
in the
would have
films.
been way better? Using the final girls who escaped him. That would have
Yeah,
been real fucking.
but at
that
the
would have
same
been
time, they-
fine. But like maybe some of the other people he's killed in the past.
Yeah.
Maybe, perhaps,
Yeah, because this girl got killed, so
And-
it should be other victims.
and
who
then
got killed.
Betsy Palmer, Pamela Voorhees shows up.
Yeah, Betsy
I'd-
Palmer, she was alive when
She
this
didn't
movie
wanna
came
return,
out.
though.
Yeah, she was like, I'm over that
She's
stuff.
like, that was so many years ago.
I don't
she-
mind this woman.
Yeah, she
did
good
good.
though.
Is this the only medium of Friday the 13th where we get Pamela saying you can never die? This is the only movie we ever get
Yeah,
Pamela say that.
because in part 2, she's like, "That's a good boy," like all that other shit.
But yeah, the "You Can Never Die," which is used in the game.
Yeah, which is in this movie. Yeah.
I just realized that today.
Because Pamela isn't used outside of that.
Is it just me,
again.
or is there a fucking dog going crazy outside?
There's always a dog going crazy out here.
I'm
man.
calling animal CPS.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Animal
I think the actress that played her in this, I think she did really good.
I think she
actually,
did. I think
for
she did a
like
good
the
job.
like 2 scenes that she's in.
She did great.
So then Jason starts to like, you see like his body parts and shit starting to move, and he's waking up.
Yeah, his heart starts to beat. He's got a rib cage, and then his heart starts to beat. For some reason, his shirt's like pulled up.
Not a direct quote. Wake your ass up, Pamela.
Yeah, like he
Pretty
must
much.
his like shirt's like pulled up over his like fucking chest. He must have been like patting his stomach, and then he like fell off.
Shirtless.
Listen.
He had to get dressed.
Jason needs to go and kill the children of Elm Street. These fucking people who look like they're 35 years old. Needs to go fucking murder these people.
Yeah.
And then it turns out to be Freddy, and then,
Now I will say this, like I like
Also, something good the Voorhees Dagger did. It was supposed to not let Jason come back at all, and he's back.
Listen, the movie didn't happen.
Listen,
all right?
I'm just gonna say, if Freddy's not powerful enough to kill somebody in a dream, how the fuck is he powerful enough to raise Jason from the grave?
Well, he's in hell. He's a demon-esque person. He's powerful. Like, he has some power. My guess is, like, what power he had left, he put into
Epic
Jason.
Farm remembers.
Yeah.
That's my guess. Like, whatever power he had left, he was like, all right, Jason, take this, and then go get me some mo. So,
Also, spine shank.
But at the same, like,
That's not bad.
I love the fucking intro credit song.
I don't like the soundtrack
don't
of
like
this
that?
movie.
I
No.
do. I love
I
it.
figured Brandon wasn't going to.
I don't like edgy new metal, modern rock
I
shit.
fucking love new metal, dude. And spine shank's beginning of the end.
Like, I didn't mind, like, there was a couple of bands that appeared on, like, the soundtrack. Like, Killswitch Engage isn't too bad, and I'm okay with some Mushroom Head
Yeah.
and some Slipknot, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of, like, I've grown out of that phase, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I, like, now when I hear some of the songs, I kind of cringe, because I'm like, God, this is really edgy.
I do that with some bands, too. Like, 3 Days Grace, I kind of just, like... I'm like,
kind of
"God,
surprised that they
man."
weren't on the soundtrack.
Don't you
Yeah.
do
Because
that
they
with
had, like,
older
everybody.
Huh?
Don't you do that with older Disturbed stuff?
I used to, but I've kind of embraced that fact, because I'm still a Disturbed fan. I like
I like
Disturbed.
Disturbed.
The only new metal band that I can, like, still truly listen to without feeling embarrassed or ashamed for it is Deftones.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like, I
Linkin
don't know,
Park
man.
all the
Like,
way.
the only album of Disturbed's I won't listen to.
Down with the sickness.
Yeah, is I can't
Well, it's
fucking
the
do it.
sickness.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
I think
that one
that's
sucks.
that, and I think it's called The Night Children or something like that. That album fucking sucks too. It's horrible. But I mean, like Asylum, I still get down to Asylum, Indestructible.
Bro, I listened to
Bailey's
fucking
over
the
here,
Vengeful
like-
one for the first time the other day in a while.
What?
The Vengeful one, I listened to that for the first time.
Yeah,
in a while
fucking
the other day.
Immortalize is a gorgeous fucking album. That
So good.
whole album is good.
That's
Bailey's
their
over here.
latest, I think.
Bailey's over here like, well, I like Five Finger Death Punch and Bad Wolves, so y'all need to shut up.
I didn't say anything. I like those
Well,
bands.
I'm just saying that because you like
I like those bands
modern
in my
rock
own
and
right.
shit.
I like all sorts of rock, dude. From Chuck Berry to fucking, I don't know, Christopher Lee and his metal band.
I forgot he had one.
It's melodic death metal, and it fucking slaps.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jason.
So anyway,
fucking
Jason
hikes.
pulled his tongue out that bitch's ass and left.
I can't fucking believe this. God damn it. I honestly didn't fucking expect you to reference Scary Movie on this episode.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh shit.
All right, yeah, but Jason walks through 4 states. New
Yeah.
Jersey, New York,
Yes.
Pennsylvania.
Look,
Some
it
of
don't
Ohio.
matter how you got there. All that matters
It's
is
all
you
about-
got there.
It's the destination, all right.
Not the journey.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that phrase.
I'm pretty sure it's not the destination; it's the journey. But I just switched it.
It's
around.
it's
Oh.
kind of like Jason
I-
Takes
I-
Manhattan, where there's like there's no major body of water where Jason could have gone from New Jersey to fucking New York.
Nah, he
You know?
he fucking he used his water buff in the Ohio River.
Oh
he,
God.
he flew over there, okay? He took a
Oh,
plane.
dude.
I just picture like Jason coming to like a river and just like looking down and the fucking face plops in the river and floats all the way.
No, this Jason's afraid of water, remember?
Oh yeah,
He won't do that.
We'll get to that fucking shit. Oh,
That's another
dude.
shitty thing
All
about
right.
this movie.
So, Gib, who is played wonderfully by Catherine Isabel, who I love.
Is she the final girl in this?
No, she's
She's
Ginger Snaps.
Ginger Snaps, okay.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
her.
She's in so many horror movies.
Dude,
Yeah,
she's
she's
fucking
awesome.
awesome.
She's
Yeah.
beautiful. She's an amazing fucking actress.
Very true.
Still looks good today.
She
Yeah.
absolutely. She's in a Netflix show about witches. I don't remember the name of it, but it's really good.
That's pretty cool.
It's
I
so
didn't even
fun.
know
I'm
that.
glad she's still working. Let's
Yeah,
just say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right, but yeah. So Gib, Kia, and Lori, who was our final girl.
Lori, that's
Lori,
I don't like
I love-
Kia and I don't like Lori. I
You
think
don't
they
like
both
Lori?
We'll get to Kia. Lori
suck.
is
I
the
like Lori.
worst final girl in both respective franchises.
Really?
Yes.
It's not
Lori
even
fucking
that.
sucks.
It's not even
I
that.
thought she was
It's
alright.
she's a horrible fucking actress. She fucking sucks
That
in every
too-
scene.
That too.
I don't think she was that bad.
Nah,
Bro, no,
okay,
dude, she
we'll
fucking
get to
blows.
this down the road. There's this whole virgin subplot in this fucking movie that we'll get to when we talk about the end.
Okay, I'm starting to see what y'all are saying.
There is some bullshit. Yeah, she's just not. It's not good, kid.
Oh,
All right, so
She,
they're doing Marry Fuck Kill
she's pretty though.
with the Three Stooges. Who's that one who wears the bad toupee? Bitch, all of them except for the bald one.
Yeah, Larry, I believe, actually, like his hair actually looked like that, right?
I don't think so.
Mo's the one with the toupee.
Well, yeah.
It was either-
Curly had the shaved head.
Yeah, it was either Mo or Shemp, but I think they were
Yeah.
going off the original three.
But yeah, I wrote down, bitch. Do you not know who the Three Stooges are?
Fucking early
I've known who the Three
2000s.
Stooges were since I was like 6.
I know who they are, but I never really religiously watched
Zach
the
used to
show.
watch them more than I did, but I used to catch them on fucking IFC or AMC at like 3
Oh,
in
yeah,
the morning.
They do it at like 3 and 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd get up.
I
on-
also used to have this DVD I bought at fucking Dollar General when I was a kid. It was the animated Three Stooges collection.
Oh, fuck, dude, that shit
I
sucks.
loved that shit so much.
I hate the cartoon. I can't do it.
My favorite one. Okay, I have tangent. My favorite animated. So they're tree cutters, and they're mowing down trees in a national park, and there's this bear who's sleeping for hibernation.
Yeah.
You know? And every time Mo would yell timber, this bear would open the door to his cave, come out and bonk Mo on the head, and go back to sleep. So they do this, 3 or 4 times, for the gag. And dude, I bought this DVD when I was like 7. It used to crack me the fuck up, dude. Like I would wheeze uncontrollably over this shit.
I guess that shows some of your taste now because you're not funny.
All right. There's a whole wide world out there. I'm not gonna waste
Oh, don't get mad, sweetheart. You know I love you.
All right, so
Thank you.
yeah. Anyways, like these fucking
The power goes out.
Yeah.
Gib ashes her cigarette on Jason's fucking face.
Dude, he looks so pissed.
He's like, really? Of all the places, right here, really?
It is like a kind of a half-ass slow motion shot of her flicking it out the window and it hitting him in the head, and he's just like,
Speaking of the slow motion shots, the fucking camera work in here sucks.
Yeah,
Camera
it's
work
bad.
in this entire movie fucking sucks.
yeah, it do.
The whole like
Yeah.
glitchy shit and
It's
like
not glitchy.
slow
It's
motion.
just, it's choppy.
Yeah, the choppy fucking bullshit. I hate that shit.
Yeah, not a
Alright.
big fan.
Gibbs' dickhead boyfriend Trey gets here.
Bet.
This guy is
Let's
the
tell you about
worst.
kissing me after you smoke.
Beb.
That's what I'm saying about like this movie's like painfully early 2000s. Like the characters might as well have just said dude or bro in every fucking sentence.
I'm just saying, as bad as the characters are, I kind of dig it, man. Like, this just brings me back to my childhood, dude.
I can respect your opinion. I can't agree
I
with
can
it.
respect your opinion, but just shut the fuck up.
Look, I can respect your opinion, but I'm gonna kill you next time you say.
Like, and then they start talking to like the fucking lights go out because of the thunderstorm.
Oh, by the way, Trey brought his friend Blake, which...
Blake.
Okay, so I was sitting here watching this, okay? And I'm going to cut that in a couple times during this episode. Blake.
Blake.
What? Also,
Balake.
these
Blake?
names are very early 2000s as well.
Yeah. So
Oh, shit.
Gib and Dickbag go upstairs.
Yeah.
And Blake comes over. He's hitting on the ladies. You ever heard about feng shui?
And then fucking
He's
Key
like,
is,
can I get a fucking tour around here or something, bro?
Key is like, yeah, Lori, go show him some feng shui because Lori has fucking, she broke up with some
she's a
dude.
virgin.
She's a virgin, then she fucking broke up with some dick face who's now in a mental institution. But we'll
They
get to
didn't
that.
break up. He just left.
Yeah, he left like no
Not
say-so
even
or
an
anything.
email, bro.
No call, no show.
That's how painfully 2000s this is.
God
He left
damn.
without even an email.
He didn't even hit me up on my brand new flip phone.
Bro, he didn't send me an instant message on AIM, dude. What the fuck? I
didn't
just
come to the
downloaded
chat
those new
room.
fonts, bro.
He didn't come to the chat room.
Okay, by the way, I used AIM as a kid for like 2 days, and I hated it. So I couldn't imagine having to use that shit
He
for
hasn't
years.
been in the Nintendo DS chat room in fucking 4 weeks.
Okay, this is like 4 years before the DS was even out.
Well, it's still it applies.
It applies.
Yeah, then it cuts
Bro.
to fucking Gib
He
and
went to chat room B instead of chat room A. I think he's cheating on me.
then it cuts to fucking Gib and Numbnuts up there fucking getting it on.
Listen, if you're dating Catherine Isabel, you gotta treat that woman with respect, as you should all.
Oh, this guy right here deserved
She-
every fucking.
Oh, dude, we're getting to it.
Catherine
All right, so
Isabel is a fucking queen. You hear me?
Catherine Isabel wants to cuddle after sex, which okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I'd want to cuddle her too. But now this
Yeah.
dickhead, I don't like being touched after. You know, like bro,
babe.
bet.
Babe, I don't want to be touched.
Babe,
And this
get out my
goes-
fucking bed, okay, bitch.
It's not even his bed. It's like Lori's dad's
I
bed.
know it's Lori's
Yeah.
fucking parents' house.
So-
You know?
I'm sorry. Who the fuck just like walks into somebody's fucking house and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna go fuck my girlfriend in your dad's bed." Excuse
oh,
me.
Shit. Whose fucking episode was I listening to this week? I think it was Bloody Date Night. They were talking about like, do you ever know anybody that like had sex at their friends' houses in their friend's bed? I don't remember what fucking episode was
Was
that.
it their Paranormal Activity one?
No,
because
It
that's
was
the
one of their
most
older-
recent one
here,
I watched.
I have
and-
to open up. I have to open my downloads in Spotify because that's the only way I can listen
Shit,
to shows at
fucking
work.
just. Why?
Yeah.
Why y'all do this?
If I were Gib, I would have
Halloween
beat the shit
5.
out of him.
So their Halloween 5 episode,
Yeah.
they were talking about using their friends' beds to have
was like,
sex.
Why the fuck would you do that? And then she goes to take a shower, and her dad, and fucking Lori's dad, shower,
Yeah.
like using up all his shampoo and shit.
Using
up
his
all the
electricity and water.
Every time I'm in the bathroom, you in the bathroom, using up all the water.
Using up all the goddamn water, all the hot water,
Using my shampoo.
all the head and shoulders.
I like conditioner.
I like Old Spice. But no, and
Bro,
then fucking,
jokes are peak today. I'm loving this.
and then Numbnuts gets what he fucking deserves. 'Cause
Yeah,
Jason
he,
shows up.
Yeah.
He gets stabbed and
Like 10
broken
times.
in half.
Yeah, he gets stabbed and then Jason folds the fucking bed in a V.
Yeah, fucking Jason stabs the shit out of him.
Also,
Like, you're like Menthol.
He almost got the Donnie Berger Award for this. He almost didn't spill his beer.
Very true.
He held on to the bitter end.
But he
Which I'm
twitched
sorry.
and some of the foam got on the carpet. So Jason's like, can't abide by that, bro. Fucking cracks both sides of that bed.
I know you're not supposed to like root for the killers, but I
In
rooted for
this
Jason
instance,
right
I'm
here.
100% rooting for just
Actually,
for that dick bag, dude.
I
Trey,
rooted for Jason
fuck
and
it.
Freddy like all throughout this film. Actually, now that I think about it,
Dude, I...
Also, how
That's
did Gib
what-
not hear? So, okay. You would definitely hear the machete going through the bed, but you would definitely hear this dude's spine snapping.
You would
in
hear the
half.
crunch in the bed moving, which, like,
Which
that's
she
what you
kinda
get.
Does. She kind of does. Faintly, but you would definitely fucking hear that
Like,
shit.
Jason's like, oh, so you don't want to cuddle after sex, do you? Okay. Well, fucking folds
Jason's like, "Let me show you how you treat a woman."
you fold her in half, guy.
Listen, I bet he's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, but no.
But then-
I mean, fuck, what was I
You
going to
little bitch.
Gib comes out of the shower, and she's yelling for him, and then she looks down and sees blood. We're like, holy fuck.
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, how the fuck did this trail from the bed to the bathroom?
I mean, blood pools, bro.
Jason pisses
On
blood.
carpet?
That was hardwood.
Was it hardwood? I
Yeah.
thought it was carpet.
Yeah, no.
Jason,
hardwood.
Jason pisses blood. So
Oh, okay.
he put a little puddle
What?
there before she came out.
Yeah, she, like, steps in it and is
Also-
like, eh?
Jason just leaves.
Yeah, fuck
Well,
that.
I think that there's still like a hint of ghost Jason here.
Oh, like
Because
Oh,
he just
no,
like
I'm saying-
disappears and
I'm
shit
saying
all
the
the
Jason
time.
we come to see later in this movie and the Jason we know definitely would have killed that bitch through the door.
Oh, very true.
Yeah.
She'd be like Trey, and then boom, machete through the door. But
Yeah.
we didn't get that.
You know, it's just like in was it part 4 where he throws the fucking axe through the door?
he's like, yeah.
Yeah, and he like nails that girl.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, so yeah, they the dumbass from Scary Movie shows up. Officer Stubbs.
as a cop, I don't mind. I actually like him as the cop.
Okay,
I thought he was good. I don't think he deserved to die
This-
that early.
might make some of our listeners hate me. Zach knows this. I love the show Riverdale.
Yeah,
He was in Riverdale. He was.
yeah,
Betty's
he was Betty's dad. Yeah.
Riverdale sucks.
dad. Fuck you.
The newest season of Riverdale fucking blows. I do
Talking
not
about
like
season
it.
4.
I do not like it.
There are
at all.
things I can enjoy, but it was overall not a good season.
Not
And
a big
the
fan.
pandemic canceling the last couple episodes didn't help it either.
I mean, I liked the first couple of
Like they
episodes,
had
but-
some really good setups and twists when it started, but then it kind of went fucking downhill.
Yeah,
Riverdale
but
sucks.
fucking.
Fuck you.
So he shows up.
me
He's
love my
like, "Do you
life."
guys need help?" And Gibbs like, "What the fuck do you
Yeah, she's
think?"
got blood all over her. What do you think, bro?
Well, we find out like later on he's new. He's the new sheriff in town,
He's a
pretty
deputy.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so he doesn't know how shit is. You know,
Alright,
I just know. all-
cops covered Freddy up, bro.
Yeah, because like.
Don't even
somebody-
say that son of a bitch's name.
Yeah, don't you say that son of a bitch's name. And Lori's like, eh?
listen, the pigs in this town cover up Freddy's name.
Very true.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, they like. He says like that dude says like Kruger's name as loud as he can, and then the sheriff is like screaming at him, like to be like,
I can't even like say this loud in the mic. Don't even say that son of a bitch's name. It's
then-
like, way to be stealthy, sheriff.
and then fucking Lori's just like, eh?
Yeah, Lori's like,
All right, so yeah, Stubbs is new in town. Lori remembers the name she heard, Freddy. Then she just fucking passes out.
Yep, she goes sheep.
She's in Dreamland. Welcome back to Dreamland.
I think the reason why I like Lori might just be because like she's hot as fuck.
She's
Honestly,
she's
yeah.
beautiful, but
I
still.
wish Catherine Isabel was the final girl in this one.
I agree.
me
I agree.
too.
Yeah.
I just need more of her in my life. I'm just saying. She. 10
Yeah,
out of
she's
10.
just fucking brilliant.
All the women in this movie are pretty good looking.
Except Kia. I
don't-
just don't like her as a character.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
is
think
a
she's that
bad
attractive
character.
either. I don't like her highlights.
Yeah, but you gotta think it's early 2000s, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have those red highlights, man.
Bro, it's fucking new metal
But-
and modern rock.
But
on
Bailey,
X103,
it's so
bro.
bad that it's good, bruh. Like,
Dude, it's so fucking good.
How
Dad.
could you even say that, man?
What the fuck?
Like, dude, you're killing my fucking vibe here.
I'm gonna go fucking kill myself.
Dude,
Shit.
highlights are totally fucking tubular, man.
shit.
Shut up with your redhead ass.
Hey,
Who you
Step
talking-
outside, you get sunburned ass bitch.
well, look, you're. I could take a joke. You're over here fucking
No,
crying
I'm-
about something.
I'm having a good time, man. I'm fine.
Oh, shit.
I'm good. I'm
You're like, oh, like highlights. Says a guy who's never had highlights.
I'm
in his
laughing
life.
Why would I put highlights in my hair?
I'm laughing because it
Live
hurts.
a little.
Little Have you put highlights in your hair?
I would. I would if I had hair. I have hair.
You
I've
had
grown
hair.
it out.
Brandon,
For
I swear to
6
God,
years.
if you grow your hair out and you put fucking highlights in your hair, I'm disowning you.
We're kicking you off the show until the highlights are gone.
Dude, watch those motherfuckers out.
I'll just shave my head again.
Dude, okay, I just remembered this. When I was 8 or 9, my sister was still blonde because my sister, I'm pretty sure, hasn't had. My sister's dyed her hair so many times, I
Oh,
don't
God.
fucking remember her natural hair color. I don't know if your sister was like that growing up.
No,
My
sister
mom
never really
and
dyed
my
her hair.
sisters
My sister, I
highlighted
remember
their
my
hair.
sister killed her fucking hair when I was a kid. She used to dye it like every month and a half.
Jesus.
But no, I really don't know what my sister's natural hair color is. But she was blonde for a while, okay? Don't know if that's her natural hair color or not. But she was blonde and put blonde highlights in her hair.
Yeah, my
That's the dumbest
sister.
shit I've
And I
ever
looked
heard.
at
I'm
her
gonna
and I
level
was
with
just like, wow.
My sisters, like, they both dye their hair religiously, and my mom, like, when we first moved up here, she kind of got a part of that trend, like, where she would, like, dye her hair, and then she would get highlights all the time. I'm like, I mean, like, obviously, you know, you
I
do
won't-
what you want to do,
I
but
once dated a girl that dyed her hair every month on to the day.
Guys, we really got to get through this movie.
I know.
There's so much more interesting things to talk about,
Yeah,
bro.
man, like school, dude. These fucking 30-year-olds still going to fucking high
All
school,
right.
dude.
All right. Oh shit! By the way, Stubbs is new in town. He's gay. He has AIDS.
Stubbs.
Homeless. And he's
He's
new in town.
Stubbs.
Yeah, Stubbs.
Which
That's
one?
his name. He's the cop.
That's right. Yeah. I forget the characters'
Also,
names.
not
all the
only
time.
did we have one John Mulaney reference, we got two.
Oh?
All right, so CGI blood trail leads Lord to this little girl with no eyes.
She ain't got no eyeballs.
So so for context, there's a John Mulaney joke. One of his best friend that he met in kindergarten. When he met John Mulaney as a kid, kids used to think he was Asian, okay?
Yeah.
And so his best friend went home that night and told his dad, he said, "Papa, today I met a boy with no eyes." I love John Mulaney, dude.
Yeah, same
He's
here.
one of my favorite stand-ups.
Yeah, this little girl is just like the harbinger of death, and she's just like, hey, Freddy's coming.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking
You see,
die.
that's a fucking lie because Freddy only kills like 2 people in this movie.
He's not strong enough, bro. Leave him alone.
He sucks at that.
But, like,
I'm just kidding.
this
He
little-
does all right.
This little girl's just like, go tell everyone that he's coming back.
Kids, grandma.
Everybody.
Everybody getting
Freddy
killed. Everybody getting killed.
All right,
bitch.
so the little girl fills Lori in, like we just said.
Yep.
Freddy shows up for like 2 seconds. She wakes up. Blake's dad, who legit looks like Alex Jones.
He kind of does,
He
yeah.
does,
Bro,
dude.
this
I was
is
like,
straight
bruh.
up looks like Alex Jones.
Doesn't sound like Alex Jones.
Freddy's turning the frickin' frogs gay.
He's
Put
turning.
chemicals in the dreams.
He's putting chemicals in the liquor. He's like, "Boy, you drinking again?"
You're supposed to be watching your sister.
He's drinking,
Dad.
My best friend just got killed.
Yeah, this,
Give me some fucking space.
Yeah, that's very early 2000s.
Listen, if I ever said that to my mom, I'd be dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't be alive. My mom and my dad would fucking kill me.
they'd get all their fucking
I
adult
would be
friends
hung
to
by
jump
my
your ass.
toenails and hung out to dry.
So then he like sits there and then he just like he has a fucking flask and he salutes his friend.
He's
And
like,
then
"Look,
takes
I'm gonna get this son of a bitch, Trey.
they
Yeah.
said his name was Freddy. I'm gonna get this son of a bitch.
And then there's a fucking goat.
Yeah, and then Freddy's in the street, and he ain't powerful enough yet.
I actually kind of dig this scene. I'm not gonna lie. I like
Including
the
the fourth wall break.
kind of.
I don't like
I
the
dig
CGI in this scene.
Okay, but how are you gonna
Yeah.
practical that, dude? There's
I
no
don't
way.
like the CGI in this scene.
I don't mind it
Yes.
so much, just because like this is the shit I wanted to see from Freddy more. Like in the
Yeah.
movies, shit they don't stretch out enough. Like him, the shadow thing, like going up and
I
like
don't
trying
like
to
the
stab Trey with the
CGI in
shadow.
this.
Like
I swear to fucking God.
that's cool as fuck. The idea of that is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they were to like recreate that in like a newer movie
but, like,
later on down
also-
the line, it would have been way better.
He
Yeah.
looks in the camera and goes, "I'm still not strong enough yet. Let's Jason have some fun."
And then he does the clink, the claws.
Jason's like, I'm not having fun. I don't have a brain.
So yeah, Blake
And then-
wakes up.
His
And,
fucking dad sitting next to him.
and his head falls in his lap. I was like, ah! He backs into Jason and he uses his dad's head as a shield.
Jason's like, you think? He's like, bro, I power pulled and stabbed through a fucking 6-foot tree.
You think that shit's
I-
gonna hurt me?
I'm not gonna lie, like I like blood splatter kills where you don't see the kill, but you see the
Yeah.
blood go up the wall or
Yeah.
the window
Yeah.
or whatever. I like
That's an
those.
old school trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking Block A is dead.
Yeah, Blank is fucking dead.
This is the point where I wrote in the margins of my notes, put Key and Peele, quote, Blake, in editing.
Well, now you don't have to because we could just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm going to throw it in at one time. Just once.
I was like, God,
Blank.
Balake, Blake,
yeah, he's dead.
Go to Oshag Hennessy's.
Ain't none of y'all
You
old
mean
enough to go to the
Principal
damn
O'Shaughnessy? Son of a bitch!
Here, Aaron, somebody says some stupid ass name. I'm a flip. It's pronounced Aaron. Son of a bitch! And breaks the fucking clip.
I used to watch Key and Peele like religiously
Dude, same.
when I was in like middle school and
They're
freshman.
so good, dude. All right, so Weston Hills was back, baby.
Hello.
We back to it. Also, it's a concentration camp.
So, dude who plays Will, That's John Ritter's son.
Yeah.
Who's John Ritter?
John Ritter?
I know what he looks like, but what's he in?
Three's Company.
Okay, yes.
He's Three's Company.
I didn't know he was in
he's
that
in
show.
Bad Santa. He's
Yeah.
in fucking
I've
Sling
seen
Blade.
Three's Company. I grew up poor.
Yeah.
Antenna TV, baby. Every
Yeah.
Saturday night.
John Ritter's the fucking goat, man.
I know
Rest
the
in
name
peace.
John Ritter. I just had a hard time picturing what he's in.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace, John Ritter.
We see him and his buddy.
Mark. I love Mark.
Mark's all right.
Yeah, I like Will and Mark. They're pretty good.
They're a good duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both been through some shit.
Mark's
so
funny as fuck,
They're
too.
getting their nightly drugs.
Drugs.
Nightly drugs.
Dude, you better take the shit. And then, like, fucking one of them says, like, they're going to kick Mark's ass or something. And Mark, like, fucking flips out.
Yeah. So, yeah, they go back to their recreation table before bed. And dude's trying to play checkers. Mark's like, I'm an Uno guy. Go get the fucking cards and we'll play. Me too. I'm also an Uno guy.
Yeah, Uno's fun. Unless you lose over and over
Bro.
and over again, like I usually
When
do.
we all first started hanging out, we used to go to Denny's at like midnight and play Uno until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that ain't no shit. No, it would be earlier than midnight. It'd be like fucking like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
We'd play until about 4 in
Sometimes
the
earlier
morning.
than that.
Yeah, the
even.
fucking waitresses are like, "Look, I'm about to clock out."
Those were the days where me and Zach would look at our waiter and go, "Just leave the coffee pot, bro."
And they would. They'd be like, yeah. And they got used to us being there. They would just be like, here's a coffee pot.
They would just bring us coffee. Like,
Yeah.
you know what's up.
Yeah, thanks.
And you know we're depressed fucking teenagers, right?
And then fucking...
Early adults or whatever.
So they devise a plan to escape.
Well, because Will sees the house.
There's a murder at Lori's house.
Yeah, and
Which we haven't mentioned is the Elm Street house.
Yes.
yeah,
we didn't
yeah,
mention
that's
that.
right. Yep.
And Will's like,
1428 Elm Street.
and they turn the TV off, and Will's like, turn it back on, man.
Bro, I was watching that. King of the Hill's on next.
Yeah, so like they, the guy at the desk, he like gets his like a little syringe
Tranquilizer.
bag,
Yeah.
and he puts it on the little desk, and he puts his hand on it.
That's the equivalent in a mental hospital of taking out the Glock.
Putting it on the dash. Yeah.
And Will's like, "Fuck you!" And then Mark like grabs him, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up, or you're gonna get hurt."
He's like, they're gonna fucking kill you, bro. Also, we haven't gotten there yet, so never mind. So yeah, Will wants to go see Lori.
Yeah.
Mark and Will, they're talking about like why he's there. He's like, well, Lori's dad killed her mom.
Yeah.
Well, shit. All right. Okay. Mark causes a ruckus by acting like a monkey.
He fucking
He
takes
farts.
his ass
He
and-
farts on the glass. It was like
I didn't catch that, but all right.
he does. It was like
sticks his ass against the glass and wipes it on there. Oh, God.
All right. So yeah, he causes a ruckus, gets drugged, and steals some guards' keys.
Very true. And then they escape.
That guard's getting fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, they leave Weston Hills. Next morning, Lori's dad drugs her orange juice
Yeah.
right in front of her.
Son of a bitch.
yeah. Her dad, like, even though like later on
Dickhead.
he's like
It
confirmed.
fulfills the prophecy. If you're a parent in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie,
You're an asshole.
you're an
Yeah.
asshole.
Sometimes there's occasions where you come around and you're all right, like Alice's dad, but
Very
like,
true.
He's the
know.
only exception.
and like, even though like Don Thompson, even though he was kind of like
Don
Old
Thompson
school.
failed.
yeah, even though he was like old school and kind of gruff,
Yeah.
and he wasn't really there for Nancy, he was all right,
But Lori's dad, piece of shit.
yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah. Lori has a fucking daymare.
He's a
Her
piece of
dad's like,
shit.
why don't you go upstairs and go to sleep? She's like, nah, bro, I'm going to school.
You've been in your room all day.
You've been in your room all
Bro,
day.
if one of my I'm not saying I'm gonna have kids, but like if one of
Brandon,
my
let's be
children,
real, you're never going to have kids.
yeah, if one of my children, if one of their friends died and they're trying to go to school the next day, I'm like, no, you're
Okay,
not.
but also you're going to like
fucking
drug them and right in front of their
No,
faces?
I'm not. But I'm like, look, I'm your parent. You're not going to fucking school. End of the story. Now go to your room. You're being punished.
You're grounded.
You're being punished because your friend's dead.
I know you're traumatized because you just seen some shit. You're grounded. Go to your fucking room.
Nah, I wouldn't be like that. I know that like sometimes it's better to be around people if you're trying to deal with shit.
Yeah. Everyone deals with grief and trauma in their own way, man.
Yeah.
All right. So sheriff comes in. He's like, hey, Mark escaped or Will escaped.
Eh?
And he's like, oh, shit. All
Yeah.
right.
Lori goes to school with this fucking 35-year-old woman
First
going to fucking
thing.
high school.
This is what really
The
cringed me the
first
fuck
thing
out.
Lori hears when she gets to school is, Gib, Blake's dead.
Balake.
These are the scenes that cringe me the fuck out because like Lori's like going mad in school, like breaking down, crying and shit, and like all these people are like watching her do this.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We'll get to it. Linderman, though. I'm pretty sure we've all had a Linderman moment in our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linderman wants to bang Lori.
Linderman's the fucking goat, though, okay?
He kind of is. Yeah, Linderman's all right.
He's
Kia, stone cold bitch.
stone cold bitch.
Yeah, she's
Stone cold
she's an
bitch.
asshole.
And I wrote, yes, mean bitchy 2000s characters.
Oh, she gets worse later on. Trust me.
she
Yeah,
does.
she do.
Also, there's a kegger after school today.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it's like, this has gotta
Everybody's
be like
invited.
a Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Monday.
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck throws a kegger on a Monday?
Yeah, you're supposed to throw it on
Listen.
Friday when you're getting.
I'm pretty sure none of us ever went to like a kegger when
no,
we were in high
but
school.
like
Fuck no.
I don't think we were like invited if there ever was one. But like,
I didn't want to go to one anyway.
yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking go. Fuck those people.
Yeah. All right, Lori keeps talking about Freddy, spreading fear.
As,
You know.
Shouldn't be doing that, but the little girl told her to.
Everybody is staring at her. Mark starts singing the song.
I was embarrassed.
Tells Lori who Freddy is.
I was embarrassed for these people.
Like I wrote down so many times in these notes for the scene. Everyone just keeps staring.
Yeah,
They're all just like have nothing better to do.
There's like, eh?
yeah. I was like,
Lori passes out.
Yeah, she do. She sees Will, and she passes right the
Will's
Hits
like,
the floor.
Will's like, Lori, bro, I came back. I escaped the mental hospital.
No,
dude.
it's I'm back. Oh shit.
Yeah, she passed the fuck out, and Will and Mark, they gotta go, 'cause here come the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They're
said
like,
here
"See
come
you."
the cops, but I've seen Hamilton so many times since July 3rd, 2020. In my head, I heard, "Here comes the general." I was like, "Fuck, dude." I've seen Hamilton roughly about 30 times.
I don't care.
This is
I
gonna
know.
be a long ass episode.
You know what? We're fine. I'm fine with
It's
that.
an hour and
I'm
14
the one who has
already.
to edit this shit. I'll be all right.
Just get on with it.
All right. So Kia has a nightmare that her nose is cut off, which breaks all the rules we've known up until this point. Because if she got her nose cut off in her dream,
She wouldn't have a
woke
nose.
up,
Yeah.
her nose would not.
But
exist.
Freddy isn't strong enough yet, so that dream logic doesn't work
I
yet.
Guess. I guess. Mark and Will are avoiding the cops. Mark and Will go to the library, and there's nothing on Freddy or his victims, including Mark's brother who committed suicide, quote unquote.
Very true.
It's a conspiracy, man. Covered
Yeah.
it up.
The government
Mark
covered
has a
it up.
kick-ass fucking van.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I want one of those.
I liked it. It looks like it has like some
There's a Misfits poster.
old
in the back.
school. Well, there's also a Misfits like little thing hanging on the little mirror
Mhm.
on the windshield. I mean, but it has like some old school heavy metal album art on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's a dope ass van, bro.
yeah. It's like airbrush heavy metal art.
Yeah. All right. Will wants to go find Lori, and then they're gonna get the fuck out of town.
We're leaving.
We're leaving. Cornfield rave.
Yeah.
Story time. My sister's friend, growing up, her best friend's name was Shelby. Shelby was terrified of cornfields for this very movie, for this reason.
Oh, no shit.
Yep, she would refuse to go into a fucking cornfield, which,
Yeah.
where we lived at the time, we were fairly close to some cornfields, like
We always
less
are.
than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I used to live, okay, so you know Thompson Road, right?
No.
You know Thompson
Yeah,
Road. You pass it
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you know like when we're going to Zach's house, we go over the interstate bridge? Picture in your head, going down Man Road.
Anyway, Thompson
that's
Road.
right.
Yeah,
That's
Thompson
Get on
Road.
with
If you
it.
turn off Thompson Road at some point, you'll come to this road called Powell Road. I used to live on that road, and so where I lived, I could bike 10 minutes away, and I'd be in a fucking cornfield.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to fuck with my sister's friend Shelby all the time about cornfields. Like, really, you're scared of a cornfield? She's like, yes.
Bad shit happens in cornfields, all right?
There's children.
There's aliens in there.
There's aliens, there's
Children.
scarecrows, there's Jason Voorhees, there's
Children.
Children, yeah.
There's
I
fucking
want to
aliens.
watch Hocus Pocus because I keep thinking about Sarah Jessica Parker going, kids.
Yeah.
All right, fuck. Cornfield rave time. Lenderman shows up and gets beer bonged immediately.
And we meet the
Linderman.
fucking
Linderman.
stupid ass.
Also, I debated today dressing up for Halloween as Shaggy, the guy in the football jersey.
Oh God.
I texted Jenna about it. I was like, all right, what we thinking?
Bro,
Grow my curly hair out a little bit longer. Perfect. It'd be great.
we meet the stupid ass fucking stoner character in this movie
Freeberg.
too.
Yeah.
And he sucks.
Talking about how
Freeberg's good up until he dies.
Yeah, talking about how Trey got fucking cut the fuck up,
And Gibbs like,
shows
really,
up.
bro?
He's like, oh shit, bro, I'm sorry.
I like his final moments.
Which honestly,
in the movie.
that is such a real life teenager thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've all been we've all been teenagers, but we've all been in a situation that's not the best. We've said something around somebody.
Yeah, then that person
didn't
shows
need to
up.
hear it.
Yeah.
I think we've all been there, bro.
Well, like his final moments in the movie are all right, I guess, but
they're decent.
But before that, he's just kind of like he's basically like pushed into the group. I don't even think that any of these people really knew him before.
He reminds me a lot of Jay from Jay and
Yeah,
Silent Bob.
he does,
definitely a
but
Jay
he's a
ripoff.
he's a more stereotyped character, and I fucking hate him.
Well, Jay from Jay and Silent Bob was a stereotype character.
Yeah, but he was better though.
Well, also because he was based on a real person. Jay from Jay and Silent Bob is 100% what Jay was like before he got sober.
Yeah, probably.
Granted, he went from marijuana to heroin, but
Yeah.
but anyway.
Yeah, but he seems all right now. So.
Will, he's sober. So congratulations, Jay. Will shows up. Kia goes to dance with Linderman, even though they were just fucking dissing each other.
Well, that's
Yeah,
because
he's a
he
little-
told her ass.
He's like,
Yeah.
"You're stupid because you wear too much makeup."
Yeah, all that makeup weighing down your head and just says all this shit, and she's just like, "Oh, I have used that insult before on a person."
Okay. Is it a person I'm thinking
No, I used to get picked on in elementary school, and I watched this movie all the time. And I wrote down. I wrote down going into middle school. I wrote this down on a note and memorized it. And then one bitch tried to give me some shit, and so I threw out the Linderman on her, and she cried.
No, the fuck you did.
I did. I swear to you, I did.
Bro.
And she cried. I went to the office.
I went to the office. I got yelled at by the principal.
And what are you gonna do?
That time you got hit in the face with a carrot.
And what are you gonna do?
Not your brightest hour.
Yeah.
All right. Will asks. She's like, "Did you get my letters?" She's like, "Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, I've been locked up in a mental institution for a while." She's like, "Oh shit."
This is where her acting just plummets. She's like, "What letters?
What letters? Oh my.
What letters?
So Will's about to tell Lori what he saw. Gib is now in the cornfield and sees undead Trey.
Yeah.
Babe.
Babe, what the fuck? You're out here drinking after I got died?
She goes into a boiler room and sees Freddy's silhouette. She's actually passed the fuck out in the cornfield.
Yeah, and then glow stick dipshit shows up.
Yeah, she almost gets sexually assaulted.
I don't like this.
And as she's going through the dream world, she hides in a locker, and Jason stabs through Glowstick Guy and her, yeets Glowstick Guy, and we get probably the most iconic scene.
Let me bring up something. So she, when she's walking in the boiler room, she burns herself, and she doesn't wake up.
Yeah,
And
very
I'm like,
true.
the fuck? That's
Also-
how Nancy woke up.
Yeah, and she didn't wake up.
Well, she's also drunk as fuck. Drunk people don't give a goddamn about
Yeah,
their
very true.
injuries.
That's a good point.
I guess, but she seemed like she was very much in the
Dude.
moment there.
Fucking Robert Englund is so good in this, dude.
Yeah.
She was mine.
He's probably the best part of this
Um,
movie, to be honest.
This was my inner monologue when Jason killed Gib. My KD!
bro. Yeah, Jason fucking flings Glowstick Guy. He's like, ah!
Oh.
It's Lego Yoda's death sound. All right.
Which kills Gib in the process.
Shaggy is drinking with this one jock, and he's like, "This Everclear's kicking my ass."
And then Jason's just standing there.
And then they say, I think something kind of racist.
Hey, Pedro.
Jethro.
Oh, shit.
Jeffro.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a racist comment or not, but all right.
Oh God! Yeah, they tell him to go.
It wouldn't
they tell
surprise
Jason,
me if it is, because this movie's
It is in
early
Ohio.
2000s.
bro. The
Also in
fucking
Ohio.
disrespect. They tell Jason to go find a pig to fuck.
Yeah.
Jason doesn't take to that too.
Also, this breaks every chemistry guideline ever. Everclear doesn't burn like that.
No, it does not.
They throw Everclear on Jason and light him on fire with a tiki torch.
Well, I mean, like, that one dude is, like, jabbing Jason in the chest with a finger.
And turns his neck 180 degrees.
The CGI...
That wasn't even CGI. I guarantee he put his jacket on backwards. Okay, here's what they did. Jason puts his hands on him, starts to turn, cut, takes his Letterman jacket off, puts it on backwards, action, finishes the motion.
Yeah, and
I guarantee that.
I love the
CGI.
fact that Jason like does the little poke and his
And he
fucking
falls.
body falls. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and then
love
Shaggy
it.
throws the Everclear on him. But still, Everclear doesn't work like that. It will burn, but it won't burn like that.
This entire
Yeah.
rave scene...
Although this is probably the most iconic scene from the movie.
No, like, hold on. Like, this entire, like, rave scene, like, top to bottom, like, pisses me off because of the choppy filming.
Yeah,
And
It's a decision. It's not a good one, but it's a decision.
it sucks. I also don't like the boom, 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 boom music that's playing the entire time. Like, there's, like, genuinely, like, scenes in here where the characters are trying to give off meaningful dialogue.
yeah.
And there's just boom, 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 boom
Oh,
in the
shit.
background.
Oh yeah, Jason goes on a Nightmare 2 style killing spree with a flaming.
Dude, he
machete.
fucking as soon as he unsheathes that machete, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. They find Gibbs' body. They're freaking out, and they get the fuck out.
I mean, bro, like Shaggy's running from him in the cornfield, and Shaggy comes out and he
Yeets.
yeets the
Yeah.
machete.
So it goes. That's the costume I want to do. Is that get up, but with a wraparound machete
Oh, that'd be
going
kind
through
of
my
cool.
chest.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking dope.
but yeah, and then Jason comes out of the cornfield and starts fucking dicing people, bro.
Slicing and dicing, brother.
He cuts that fucking keg open and it puts him out.
Jason says,
That was
"I'm the
cool.
cream of the crop."
Yeah.
Up into the top of the mountain, brother. Yeah.
Jason
No,
must have left the cornfield a
Also,
little woozy.
okay,
Yeah, a
so
little
when
bit.
he hits the keg, there's a guy standing there.
He kills that
unhurt.
motherfucker.
He slices the machete, misses the guy, but when we cut back to the guy, he's
Yeah.
cut. in his
Yeah,
neck.
I was like, oof. They messed up.
Yeah, he missed that guy by at least a foot, and that dude just like, ah.
The guy's
Yeah.
like seizing. He's like,
They must have just like put like a blood pack on him, and they're like, here, just fucking,
Just
be around him.
one of
Just
those mini
burst it.
explosives.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they're called. It starts with an S. I don't remember. Anyway, everyone goes home. It starts to rain again. For dramatic effect, nah, it's not for dramatic effect. It's the fucking Midwest.
Yeah.
Lori's dad snatches her the fuck up.
Get out of the van.
Yeah, because Will's like, look, I saw your dad kill your mom. I was sneaking
She's
up
like-
to your room like I
She
used
acts
to.
so, but she's like, what? Anyway,
She was like, my mom died in a fucking car wreck, bro. Get your facts straight.
all right, so yeah, Lori runs into the house. She's questioning everything her dad's saying. Also, you want to know how to convince your daughter you didn't murder your wife? Don't bum rush her as she's trying to get away from you.
Yeah.
And also, don't crush up pills in her fucking drinks either.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
he doesn't even. He takes out a bottle of booze and goes, "Take some of these, please."
Lori's
No!
asking for like all this information. Like she wants death certificates. She wants all this other
Listen,
shit.
which okay, by the way, top-notch investigating. Good
Yeah,
job.
like this is the smartest shit she's done in the whole fucking movie. But like,
it only gets worse from here.
it does.
She peaks and then plateaus and then dips.
Well, her dad just gets all menacing and is like, "You're very tired. You haven't slept." And he's like creeping up the stairs. He's like, "I got these pills, bro."
He's like, you can take the whole bottle if you want.
It's Viagra.
Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we're not going to do this episode.
Wrong
Okay.
pills. Sorry.
All right, so yeah, Lori breaks out of her room, climbs out the window, and hides from her dad, and just walks away. She gets snatched up by Will. Also, I hate that that's a fucking trope.
Yeah.
You especially in like the late '90s, early 2000s, characters running away gets fucking snatched up
Well,
by the hero. Like,
she
bro,
was running up against his hedge, and I was like, oh shit, is Michael gonna pop out now?
Yeah.
but no, like I don't understand why that became a trope. I get why it's used.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen so many movies that's been used in, but like, why?
He was like, yeah, I parked my van like 2 blocks down from your house, and I was gonna wait until you passed this hedge to like
I was gonna
grab
climb
you.
on your window again like old times, bro. But yeah, I'm just gonna snatch you up.
Listen, I'm John Ritter's son.
All right.
Okay.
Talk about Freddy some more. Mark's looking at old photos. His bathtub turns on. Sees Freddy in the mirror while he's trying to take some caffeine pills. There's only one left. He drops it
Yeah.
down the drain.
And he finds his fucking brother in the bathtub.
Yeah, with his
Yeah.
slit wrists.
Yeah, and then he starts talking like Freddy, and I'm like, bro.
I don't remember the actor that plays his brother, but he's a wonderful fucking actor, and I love him.
Yeah, and like the blood pools out of the bathtub, and it like sticks into Mark's fucking feet.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They're like wires almost.
yeah.
It's like wire them to the floor, which is, dude, one of my greatest fears is having like a metal wire go through my skin.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, so I don't remember which Saw movie it is, but there's a Saw movie. This dude wakes up in his trap and his mouth's wired shut, and he opens it and rips the stitching out.
Yeah,
Metal
that's part
wiring.
4.
Yeah, that shit has stuck with me since I was a kid. That just, it bothers the fuck out of me.
Yeah. Saw movies just make me feel uncomfortable in general.
I
though.
enjoy them, but like that's what stuck with me after all these years was that fucking trap setup.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mark's actually resisting Freddy because he's like, I need you to do me a favor. He's like, nah, dude, I'm not going to fucking help you.
Did I have fun this match?
No.
No. And
So he gets set on fire.
it's set on fire, and Freddy's like, well, you're going to send a message anyway, bitch.
He gets a tramp stamp.
He does.
Yeah.
It's not. It's on
It's
his
a brand.
back.
It's a brand.
It's
It
a brand
says-
on his back.
Freddy's back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Freddy's
Guess
back,
who's back?
back.
Freddy's
back
back.
again.
And then Lori and Will are like, holy shit, because he's getting like thrown around the room and shit.
Yeah, they're like outside his window. They're like beating on his.
You know, in the time you've seen him fly around the room, you could have busted open the screen door that's 2 feet
like-
away from your face.
Bro,
Open him up.
There's at one point he's like, help me. He's like, bitch, I'm getting this door open. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Stubbs has got the police station. He's like, all right, I figured it out. It's Jason Voorhees.
Bro.
It's a copycat. And they're like, nope, you're wrong. You're stupid.
You're fucking
How
bad,
fucking
kid.
idiotic.
Well, it's
You're bad, kid.
it's kind of realistic that they think that way because this is Ohio. You know, Jason's in New Jersey.
Well, he says it's a copycat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he keeps bringing up the fact that, like, you know, the description matches Jason Voorhees.
It's just true, because it is.
Yeah, and
They're
the
like, nah, it's Freddy.
sheriff's like, listen here, you little bitch.
Yeah, the sheriff's a fucking asshole.
He does.
I
He's
feel
a
like you're going to say
fucking
dickhead.
I was thinking of like
You're
the
right.
right word to like say.
Dickhead.
I was just like asshole.
Do I look 5 tons to you, dickhead?
He like pretty much just threatens this deputy. He's like, do you understand?
He was like,
Yeah.
yes, sir,
All right,
bro.
so Lori and the gang are like trying to figure out a way to stop everything. Stubbs walks in. He's like, it's Jason. Everyone's like, who are you?
Who the fuck? How'd you get here?
How did you get in here? Apparently, they left the keys in the door. Dumbass.
Dumbass. Yeah, he saw the van and like was like,
Stubbs
fucking
joins the
asshole.
gang.
yeah, this fucking misfit early 2000s Scooby Doo gang.
Yeah, and what's her name? Kira.
Kia?
Kia.
Kia's like, oh, we're fucked. The cop, like, because Stoney was in there with his fucking
Yeah.
weed.
Free
You know, she was like, okay, so we can't do shit because we're fucked. And the cop's like, nah, I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
All right, so Stubbs gives some backstory about Jason, which, all right, cool. All right.
All right.
see.
Okay.
Enter the absolute dumbest fucking plot in any movie ever made, ever. Jason died by water, Freddy by fire. How do we use that?
Lori, you're not allowed to talk for the rest of the fucking movie.
You raise your hand if you
You
want to
raise your hand. I'm not gonna fucking call on you because everything out of your fucking mouth is stupid.
Yeah, and then she's like,
And everyone's like, well, you're a virgin. We can sacrifice you.
Yeah, and like Kia.
And then her dad mouth kisses her.
and
yeah,
then
I was like,
you see Freddy. Freddy's like,
That's
it's
obviously a dream.
your eyes say no, but my mouth says yes. I'm like,
And now these dumbasses learn you can pull shit out of your dream.
and she like rips his ear off or some
it
shit.
turns into worms. It turns into ramen noodles. I was
Yeah,
like,
milk. All right, so they gotta go get the hypnosil,
the good shit.
the good.
Look,
that chef's kiss.
you know that
So they
shit
won't-
Nancy was popping?
popping like Skittles.
Yeah.
That ain't shit on this.
Yeah.
That's
They go
the same shit.
so they
Same
can't.
shit, SA.
They do it so they can't dream.
Yeah, it's a dream suppressant, man. All right, so they get to Weston Hills. Jason is also at Weston Hills.
You don't belong there.
Yeah, they're trying to get that hypnosil, man. But Freeberg, man, he needs that fucking joint.
I'm actually really curious as to why Jason's fucking there. Like why?
Yeah, I was like, why
Freddy's
how
still
does he
pulling the
know
strings,
that-
probably. Like,
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
or he just wants that booty so bad he's going.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Whether they want it or not, he coming.
yeah, I was like, how the fuck does Jason know that they're there? You know,
He
But-
just showed up.
Plot.
Dude,
for
that
plot
fucking
reasons.
when he's like banging on the door and the guards walking up, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? If this dude could put dents into a fucking steel door,
Mhm.
yeah, that guy gets crushed with the door.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Freeberg gets like possessed by Freddy and trashes all the hypnocell.
But he's like smoking a joint, and then he sees the Freddy worm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! The Freddy worm starts like smoking out of the fucking bong.
Therapist, the Freddy worm isn't real. Freddy worm smoking a fucking hookah. Hi, how are you?
Hey, and then
Oh,
he,
by
like,
the way,
How you
the
hanging,
coma
Phil?
people have been revealed.
yeah, those are
Apparently,
scary.
a side effect of hypnocell. If you take too much of it, you go into a coma.
and you don't come out.
How's
Lori's
it
dad's in
hanging,
charge of
Phil?
all these people. Lori's
Yeah.
dad is a Nazi.
Correct.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, Freeberg, he's getting some more drugs and some vials.
Yeah.
And Jason's here now, by the way. He crushes a guard with a door.
Hello.
And as he's trying to get Stubbs and Freeberg, he starts an electrical current through his machete and himself, grabs Stubbs, and makes him quispy.
Yeah. Electrifies him and then slams his head into the
Yeah.
console.
Yeah. I like that. scene.
Deputy
I thought it was
Stubbs,
good.
you're officially quispy.
Quisp.
Yeah,
Which, by the way, like the guy who plays like Deputy Stubbs, like he's in a lot of like Adam Sandler.
He's
shit.
actually a decent actor.
I actually really like him in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good.
He's as cheesy as like Riverdale is, he fucking kills his role on it.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job.
I like him as Hal Cooper.
Yeah, he's in a lot of Adam Sandler and Marlon Wayans shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's in White Chicks.
Yeah.
Love that fucking movie.
Well, I should say the Wayans brothers.
He's
movies.
a pervert in that fucking movie.
Yeah, he is.
That's the fucking early 2000s for you.
Yeah.
Fucking sexual humor, man. All right. Freeberg drugs the fuck out of Jason. He gets cut in half.
Bro, Letterman's like, bro, we gotta go. He's like, let me handle this bitch.
Yeah, and then, Freeberg dies. Laurie starts to hear Freddy. Jason and Freddy square off in Dreamland.
Yeah.
And may I mention, this is the scene where Rey Mysterio plays Freddy for a little bit. Yes, you heard me correct, folks. WWE's Rey Mysterio.
619.
Yeah, so Jason wakes up in the dream world and like the Pamela, not Pamela lady, like is talking
Yeah.
to him.
He's like, "You're a disappointment."
You're a disappointment. You're a dog who doesn't know when to stop eating.
Yeah, Jason's
Yeah.
like, bro.
Also, Freddy whoops ass because he has home field advantage in the dream world.
Of course.
Also, Jason's scared of water. He gets in some water and reverts back to a little boy.
How? Paulie,
Why did
run
they-
the montage of Jason coming out of the water and killing people in the water.
Going into the water and killing people.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
The writers did what they could. But why this?
In this situation, no. They were just like, bro.
Like, it would make sense if they made it to where, like, day one, Jason's afraid of water. But no. They're like,
He's not.
yeah,
well, yes, but actually no.
yeah, they were like, oh, no, let's just wait to the 10th film in the franchise to do that.
It doesn't make any sense.
All right, so we go into Jason's mind, and his dream is a fucking slaughter.
Yeah.
I see it. Lori goes to sleep, and now we're at Camp Crystal Lake in the 50s.
Hello.
We see Freddy everywhere.
Yeah. Jason, kids are chasing Jason into the lake, and then the counselor's fucking the other counselor. It turns out to be Freddy.
And then Jason starts drowning, and Freddy pulls him under.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I've said this before on the pod, but I feel really bad for Kid Jason. Like,
Yeah, this movie I think does a good job of that.
As Kid Jason, I'm sympathetic for. Like he's not quote unquote normal to the status quo. He's deformed, and he's just
I don't
trying to
know.
be a normal kid.
I think you can feel for Jason in the aspect of like his scenario, like he drowns, quote unquote,
Yeah.
and then like sees his mom get decapitated. They're really the only person who gave two fucks about him
died.
gets her head cut off. Like
Right.
I would be, like you would go nuts too.
Well, yeah, and I completely understand that. I grew up with a single mom.
Yeah, like
I fucking get that.
Yep.
By no means am I like understanding Jason. I didn't go through that, but you know what I mean. Like I grew up with a single mom. That's the only person I've ever
you can
really
understand.
had.
You can understand why Jason kills people to a degree.
But
Like,
yeah. In real life, Jason starts drowning as he gets dragged under,
Yeah,
making Kia almost give him mouth to mouth.
Oh, dude, his fucking mouth.
That fucking, I don't know if it was like a giant dummy they pumped water through or what, or they just kept filling Ken Kersinger's mouth with bottled water.
He's actually choking. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it was really
They
fucking
could have had
cool.
like tubes that were like inside of.
That's what I'm
his,
thinking. It could have been a giant dummy.
Well, like it could have been like tubes inside of his prosthetics that they were
They
like
were, like,
pumping water through.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm
They were
not
like,
a
bro, you
makeup
gotta give
person.
him mouth to mouth or he's gonna die. Kid's like, shut up.
And Leonard's like, I have asthma. I can't do it.
I don't know if that's.
And
like,
then Will's like, yeah, he has asthma.
Yeah, hey, get the fuck inside Jason's mouth now.
But before that happens, they crash the van.
Jason wakes up.
Yeah, Jason wakes up, they crash the van, and Jason flies after that motherfucker. He goes, wee. He's like, ah. Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, Lori finally pulls Freddy out after discovering that Freddy actually killed her mom.
Yeah, she like goes through her own house
Uh-huh.
and she's in a
Yeah,
nightie
so-
of some sort.
So Freddy killed Mark and he killed Lori's mom, and that's it.
And it looked like that her dad was
He
trying
only
to
kills
aliens.
2 people in this movie, which is underwhelming
Yeah, it kind of is.
because Jason literally kills everybody.
I don't know why I keep saying aliens.
But like
Aliens.
at the same time, it kind of makes sense because like in the Nightmare films, like his body counts are kind of lower.
They are lower.
Yeah, he's a fucking dream demon.
He'll kill like
His
3
highest
or
kill
4
count
people.
is fucking Nightmare 2 because he kills all those people at the bonfire.
And
At the party.
people don't like that. I'm like, dude, I dig it. He's
I-
fucking
I-
slaughtering
I
people.
dig it, but it's so out of character for Freddy Krueger, you know?
Well, I feel
Like,
like
we
they
get
were-
this
Yeah.
grand set of him like, oh, he only attacks in
It-
dreams, you
you
know,
know,
like he's
Freddy's
not a,
defense, it's quality over quantity. And I
True.
get that.
well, so is Jason, but he also goes more for he's a really good medium.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jason stylizes, but he has a high body count.
I feel like the whole barbecue scene in Nightmare 2 is. I think that those people see Jesse, not Freddy.
You know, I still don't fucking know the answer to that
But
question.
That's what I think.
they could have done better at distinguishing that, but they
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Well, because in our eyes, we know it's not like Jesse's not going out and killing these people
No.
willingly, so we know it's Freddy doing it. So
But they-
us as an audience member, we see Freddy,
Yeah,
but they probably see Jesse.
yeah.
Yeah,
They should have
maybe.
just had it to where they like cut and it was like Freddy at one moment, and then they cut and it was Jesse or
yeah,
whatever.
they could have done that.
Because that's what I think was actually happening.
Yeah.
But they didn't
But
distinguish.
then people
that.
would have spun that around as, that's quoted as the gayest horror movie ever.
Yeah.
And then those like really like scholarly people were like, maybe that's, an aspect of his bisexuality. And I was just sitting here thinking about that, and I'm just like, as much as into like film academia as I am, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like directors and writers have, their undertones, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they meant.
Yeah.
And you don't know. You don't know unless you ask them, I guess.
Yeah, they bring...
Well, then again, Nightmare 2's writer's like, I didn't intend to make a gay movie.
Yeah, you did. Shut up.
Okay.
You did a good job.
You did.
Yeah, I like
gays
Nightmare
love
too.
it. I love
I love it. Yeah, I love that fucking movie. But yeah, so they bring, everybody shows up at Camp Crystal Lake. They're dragging Lori's unconscious
Yep.
ass.
She finally fucking wakes up with Freddy in the fucking cabin.
Well, she because the cabin gets set on fire because Jason's coming for him.
Well, that's right after they pull him out.
No, the cabin's already on fire.
Well, it's literally like right after, because Jason bursts in, knocks that gas can over, and then Lori comes out.
And Letterman and everybody start fighting him, and then Letterman gets fucking like thrown
He
across
gets
the
thrown.
room.
It's
and he
like a
gets
shelf
stabbed.
thing. You
Yeah,
put
like
it
a
in the wall
shelf
and you put
hook.
your shelf
Yeah,
on.
he gets stabbed.
And
Yeah.
I feel really bad for Linderman because he just fucking dies.
Yeah, he just
Like, he leans up against a tree. Kia's like, I'm going to go get help, bro.
yeah. Kia gets him out of there. Surprisingly, like, he's
Yeah.
the one who drags him out.
They're
Then,
in love. Also,
but the thing's on fire, and Freddy's fucking with Lori, and
before she pulls out of the dream, there's still some virgin shit going on.
Yeah.
She's like, the first time's kind of messy. Like, bro. Why?
Listen, we get that she's a virgin, okay?
All right,
he says,
so-
he says something like, "Die, you little bitch." I'm like,
Welcome to my world, bitch.
yeah, he says, "Welcome
So,
to my
yeah.
world, bitch," but he also says,
Yeah,
"Die, you
Will
little bitch."
Will like accidentally like drags her hand in the fire.
yeah, her, like,
Yeah, well, it
wakes her up.
drops into it, and then she wakes up.
yeah, she like
Yeah.
burns, grabs Freddy, and then they're in the real world.
So, yeah, Freddy and Jason fucking face off, and it's some WWE shit.
Dude,
like,
have you seen the deleted scene of like Lori talking, and she says something like, "Freddy versus Jason, place your bets." I'm like, shut
It's in the
f-
trailer.
Fuck up.
That place your bets part's in the trailer.
Yeah, it's a deleted scene, and I hate it. There's people who like it. I'm like, I hate it.
I actually enjoy it because
I hate
it's just fan service, Like
Well, if I was
people
in
have
that
been waiting.
situation-
Some people have been waiting 20 years for this. You know what I mean?
If I was in
Yeah,
that
it's fucking
situation,
dumb.
I wouldn't be trying to make too much humor out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be-
I would be in shock.
I'd be getting the fuck out of there. Like,
Freddy's getting his ass fucking kicked. Like,
dude, Jason grabs that motherfucker and starts
giving
dragging
him
him
the
through the
business.
windows and
Yeah.
shit.
Linderman
Yeah.
now. This is where Linderman dies. Lori and Will's like, Lori, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Will,
and
go.
Lori's like, I ain't fucking leaving until that motherfucker dies.
He killed my mom.
Okay, Katara.
And he's like, I'm not leaving till I see him die.
Jason-
And they're fighting.
Kia starts distracting Freddy. And she's like, why you got them itty bitty butter knives? Jason's got that big ass machete. And Freddy's like, behind you, bitch. And
Well, we have to
Can't really
bring
overlook the
she-
fact that
she
she
calls
uses
him a gay slur.
homophobic slur. Like,
and,
the F word one.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's not
Listen, I don't
okay.
think she gets too kindly because Freddy says something about dark meat, and I don't think she was cool with that. But you don't have to go
Yeah.
that far.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's early 2000s bullshit.
Yeah,
Still
it's
inexcusable.
Cinema bullshit.
Yeah. But now, Jason,
It fucks
Okay.
me up.
how dull is this motherfucker's machete? Because he hits her,
She goes
and
flying.
she flies against a fucking tree. But she's still got a cut on her, so, like, how dull is your shit, my guy?
I'm kind of like, I'm torn between I don't like the fact that when Jason hits someone and they go flying, and I'm like torn between liking it and not liking it.
I thought it was funny.
I'm
as
liking
fuck.
them.
It's funny,
It's
for
hilarious,
sure.
but, like, I'm like, really, bro? You
It's
ain't been
just-
sharpening your machete? What is wrong with you?
It's not like realistic, I guess.
Yeah. So Lori is like, I don't want to leave till Freddy dies. Freddy and Jason start fighting some more. By the way, I love the fucking fight toward the end.
The whole fight is good.
It's so
It's so
fucking
fucking
good,
good. Like,
dude.
Freddy's doing some hood shit. He's like stabbing Jason in the side, and Jason goes to swing, and he's like elbowing him in the fucking head.
It's so good.
Yeah,
but
like, Freddy's
they,
doing some quick work.
they stumble into this like construction site. Freddy starts like hitting the valves off of gas tanks.
Yeah, and like
they're like
launching them.
torpedoes. And Jason gets fucking smacked with one. He's like, I don't fucking care.
He's like, Freddy says, I think he says like, hey, man the
Yeah,
torpedoes
he
or some
does.
shit.
That's legit what he says. Yeah.
And he's like, Foomp.
Yeah, and then Jason gets stabbed with a bunch of rebar, still not stopping him. He pulls one out of his chest, and like a blood geyser starts going.
He goes, hey asshole, up here.
Yeah, Jason gets fucked up in this.
But dude, Freddy also just can't catch a break because he's still getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, he gets caught up on the I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
It's like a crane almost.
Yeah, he's like swinging from that, and like Jason's still pulling the metal bits out of him, and
Mm-hmm.
here comes Freddy, and he's like, oh no, and Jason grabs him and pulls him down off of it, and then
Yeah.
fucking punches the shit out of him. He goes flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jason gets stabbed in the eyes.
I think this part here is my favorite part of the fight when they're on the dock and they're kind of like trading blows
they're
back
just-
and forth.
They're giving each other the work.
The fucking business, bro.
Yeah. So Lori catches the dock on fire. Jason stabs Freddy. Freddy stabs Jason. Rips Freddy's arm off.
Yeah, he rips the claw hand off, and then meanwhile Jason like punches him in the gut. Well, before that, so Freddy gets the upper hand because Jason's kind of wailing on him with the machete, and
Right.
then as he goes to kind of do the finishing blow, Freddy cuts his fingers off.
Yep.
Jason looks at him like, "Oh shit!" And Freddy grabs that machete and starts going to work on Jason with it.
Yep.
And he's like hitting him in the back with the machete. He's like, "Get up!" And he keeps like hitting him in the back, and then finally Jason just gets sick of his shit and rips his arm off and punches him in the stomach.
Yeah, buddy. And so they both get launched from the deck from an explosion because the propane tank blew up.
Bro, both their faces, like Freddy's like, "Oh shit!"
It's that like fucking cat meme. But no, they get blown off the deck, and someone comes out of the water. You think it's Jason, but it's Freddy with a machete.
Psych! It's the wrong number.
And then Jason throws Freddy's arm, and it goes through his chest.
He doesn't throw it. He like comes out of the lake and
I
shoves
thought
it
he
through
threw
his
it at
chest.
him.
No,
Yeah, and then he
shoves
just,
it
like,
straight through
falls.
his
Yeah,
chest.
he like
just, like-
splashes into the lake. He's
Yeah.
like, I sleep.
I sleep.
All right, so yeah, Freddy then drops the machete and with one last line delivery, "Welcome to my world, bitch." Lori decapitates him.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then Freddy splashes into the water. But wait, before the credits, Jason emerges out of the water with Freddy's head in hand, and he winks at us.
Yeah. Look at that wink.
That's the end of the movie.
Yep. It's I'll give my rating first.
Right.
I don't hate this movie, but I don't love it either.
It's not a good movie. It's fun to watch sometimes, though.
Yeah, it's a great movie to watch.
Yeah, it's fun. It's got its fun moments. There's, like I said, I'm not too big on 90s and early 2000s and whatnot, but
yeah.
I think that I think Robert Englund as Freddy really shines in this movie.
Yeah, he does a hell of
Probably
a job.
the best that he's done since New Nightmare, which was actually
it was the one right
it was
before
the
that.
one right before that. Yeah, and
Peak.
But yeah, yeah, I'll just give it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
I'm
too.
pretty
It's
torn on it, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's not good, but it's not bad, I guess.
Yeah. Mine's about. I give it about a 5.5.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it higher if there was more to do with Freddy and Jason fighting. I
Mhm.
wanted more of that.
Yeah. Should have got Kane.
Yeah,
Should've
there would
got
have been
Kane.
so much more with that. But I think the thing I take away from this movie is the ending fight scene is so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is so fucking
For sure.
good.
It is really good.
Absolutely.
And kind of give Ken some credit there, too. He does.
Yeah.
Oh, I can give
Yeah.
Ken the credit, but I think it's just shitty how that whole situation went along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ken as Jason in the final fight is really good.
Yeah.
Anywhere else, I don't really care for him.
He's too slow everywhere else.
It's like Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, and the final scene where they're actually going at it, he actually does some work,
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give this a straight 9 out of 10. Characters are pretty iffy. I really do, and I love, like I said at the beginning, don't laugh. I'm legit, dude.
Don't laugh is gonna make me laugh.
Don't laugh. Nah,
Poison resistance.
nah, but I used to watch this a lot as a kid, so that just brings back happy memories of me sitting around just watching this movie with my cousins and shit. So
Yeah.
it's nostalgia for me. That's a blinder sometimes, but
Yeah.
Like I said, I can respect your opinion. I just don't agree with it.
I respect your opinion, but you're fucking wrong.
Yeah, see, when I was a kid, the Friday, Jason X was the movie I watched religiously.
You know what I actually, dude, all the time, constantly, me and my cousin Devin, we used to watch fucking Scary Movie 1, Halloween H2O, and Freddy vs. Jason on fucking loop all the time together.
Beautiful.
When we were kids. It's fucking
That's
awesome.
pretty good triple feature.
No, we wouldn't do it at once, but that's just what we always had on at
yeah.
any given time.
Gotcha.
You could walk in and be like, "Oh, what you guys watching?" We'd be like, "One of these three."
Correct.
Yeah, granted, we were a little too young to probably be watching all three of those movies, but
Yeah, probably. Especially Freddy vs. Jason.
I was gonna say Scary Movie 1.
Or Scary Movie.
I saw Scary Movie 1 and knew the plot of Scream before I ever saw Scream.
What's the other one you said?
Halloween H2O.
Yeah, that one's not that bad.
Fucking love H2O.
I do too. I just don't like Michael Myers' mask.
Oh yeah, you see his big ass fucking.
It looks like
Yeah.
he's got electrocuted or some shit, and his hair's standing up on it.
Yeah, the hair's not good. It's not good.
It's not good.
Also, that movie's painfully 90s.
I love it though, dude.
I don't like
I
the
do like
90s.
Halloween H2O. I like it a lot.
I guess I'll go first with
Yeah,
what
what'd
I
you watch?
watched.
Yeah, it's like you watch it.
Yeah, I got So the first one I watched, well, not the first one. It's the first one I want to talk about. I watched a movie called Vamp on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Vamp. It's from 1986, and it's a vampire movie, obviously. I think that if you like Fright Night, you'll really like this one because it's a horror comedy, and it's got some pretty cool vampires in it, and it's really 80s. It's got Michelle Pfeiffer's little sister in it. She does really good. Yeah, it's really good. I watched this morning when I woke up, but I finally watched Tobe Hooper's The Fun House from 1981. It's like a underrated slasher.
I've heard of that.
See, here's my that's
That's the one where Frankenstein gets a blowjob, right?
No, it's a hand job.
I think you watched the wrong.
I thought well, and in Search of Darkness, they're like Frankenstein gets a blowjob.
Well,
Apparently, it's a hand job.
let me ask you guys this: do you guys think in a slasher movie is it important if the kills kind of like start off pretty quick, like early on in the movie?
It depends what tone the first kill in the movie has.
Because this one, I'm pretty sure it took like 40 minutes.
It all
get it
depends
going
on
to
what
kill it.
tone the director and the writer and the script is all going for. So, like Halloween, which is the reference of all references because it's in essence the first.
Yeah.
The first kill is 7 minutes
Right
into
away.
the movie.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
when you think about it, Texas Chainsaw is the same way. Like
Yeah.
people remember Texas Chainsaw as a bloodbath, and that's
No
not
one dies
bad.
in Texas Chainsaw. 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Like
into the movie?
it's a while before you see anybody
Funhouse,
die.
I'm pretty sure, is like in between 30 and 40 minutes before the first person actually died.
And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what the tone's calling for.
Well, my thing is, I was okay with it simply because like it takes place in a carnival,
Right.
and they do a good job of showing off the carnival, showing off sort of the carnies and whatnot. You get a lot of
Right,
good
if you're
scenery and
If you're
imagery.
taking all that time to introduce your setting and your characters and your basic plot, and before you get a killing, I don't fucking mind that at all.
That's fine.
I'd rather have a fully fleshed out plot ready to go before I see someone die than someone die and then boom, you got
But I mean, I liked it. I mean, it's not like something that I would call one of my favorites or anything, but I thought it was good.
Nice.
It's just kind of been something that I've been wanting to see for a while because my buddy Jared likes it a lot, and Toby Hooper directed it, and but that's really all I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bailey, you want to go next?
Yeah, let me pull up my thing. I'm replying to a tweet real quick.
Well, then you go next, Zach.
I have it right here.
Oh.
All right, so last Friday after we recorded, I got fucking drunk because I wanted to, and I watched You Can't Kill David Arquette, which is a documentary about his wrestling career. I posted on Facebook that night before I had finished it. I posted it like 30 minutes into watching it, and I went, You Can't Kill David Arquette is really bumming me out. Which it did. It bummed the fuck out of me. It made me really, really sad for an actor that I really, really enjoy, and who basically pretty much just fell off the face of the planet. But about halfway through, it really started to make me happy, and I edited the post. It was like, update, it's making me feel all the feels and feel really good. And that man almost died.
That's
You
great.
see the rest. So if you guys don't know what happened, he had a shard of glass go into his fucking jugular during a wrestling match. Somebody broke one of those lights over his head, like that's right above us, like a fluorescent bulb.
Yeah.
And the dude kept hitting a shard over him, and it went into his fucking neck. And he finished the match, surprisingly. Like, I was maybe 2 or 3 drinks in at the time when I saw it, and I physically, gasped when I saw it. I was like, oh, fuck.
Damn.
It's like you see the shard go into his fucking neck because his documentary crew's there.
Fuck.
And it made me really, really fucking sad. But he lived, he got better, and he's going to be in Scream 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I get to see more of David Arquette. So, I mean, also Courtney Cox is in it for a little bit, and she actually looks a lot better than she did after her plastic surgery. So maybe that shit just had to settle.
I heard she's
Maybe.
looking pretty good now.
She's looking about back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but
because that her and a lot of other actresses they have some plastic surgery problems.
yeah, it's just so they don't look like they're getting older. And I
Yeah.
understand it. If you have the money and you want to keep looking young, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I
what
won't
you-
ever fucking do it, but
Yeah, what
Nah, I
you do
embrace
with
getting
your
old.
body and your money, I mean, that's up to you.
you paid for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at it.
Yeah.
But I watched Fright Night last week. Beautiful. Or this past week.
For the first time?
One of the
No,
best
I watched it for the
vampire
first time with you in your basement.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's one of the best
Oh,
vampire
wow.
movies.
I haven't
Such a
seen it
good
in like
movie,
2 years,
bro.
but it's so fucking good. Like, I forgot. Like, okay, so the night I watched it, which was, I think, last Friday night, I watched it right after You Can't Kill David Arquette. I had that day at work, or the day before at work, I listened to Bloody Date Night's review of it.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I get why Liz didn't enjoy it that much.
Yeah.
But also, Josh was like hyping me up to watching, and I was like, bro, I gotta fucking watch it. I can't not, you know.
Yeah, and if you guys are listening to this, when I was saying like I don't understand that, like please don't take offense to that. I'm just fucking around with y'all. Like I heard that she didn't like it. I was like, oh man.
It's one of Zach's like favorite movies.
It is. It's one of my favorites. So don't take me seriously. I was just fucking around. I respect your opinion.
But yeah, I fucking love Fright Night, dude. The the part where I can't remember what's the main vampire's name?
Jerry Dandridge.
Yeah, so Jerry, when he breaks into his house after his mom invites him in, he's like, "We don't want to wake your mom, do we?" And he fucking throws him into the closet. Gets me
like, bro.
every time. I'm like, if you wake your mom, I'll have to kill her too.
In the words of Brian and Andy, Jerry Big Dick Dandridge comes in and fucks everything up.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. But yeah, love Fright Night. Watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 for the very first time.
Classic.
What'd you think?
I fucking love it. Like I've known
really
who
good.
like obviously I've met Bill Moseley and like
Yeah.
talked to him, so like I obviously get the character of Chop Top before I've ever seen it because he really is like larger than life, like Chop Top was.
Yeah, he's fucking. It's awesome.
And
dude.
so
I
like
love it.
you know, Texas Chainsaw 2. I love Caroline Williams.
Yes.
I texted you
she's-
guys. I was like,
she's
Caroline
great.
Williams is fucking beautiful.
Is that when? Because you were watching.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Brandon messaged me later that night and he goes, "She's not in Fright Night." Because I didn't tell you guys I was watching Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw 2, and he goes, "She's not in Fright Night. What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Bruh.
I was like, did I miss something?
Nah. I explained. I was like, I'm
Okay.
watching TCM 2, man, and Caroline Williams is fucking hot.
Yeah.
Still
Oh,
is to
yeah.
this day.
Yeah, she looks good.
She.
When the sheriff goes and starts buying like all the fucking chainsaws.
And he's like,
and shit.
he's like
You know that's
air
Dennis,
shadowboxing with him.
That's Dennis Hopper, and he said that was the worst film he's ever
Really?
played in. Yeah.
Interesting.
Man, I love
Well,
Texas
fuck you,
Chainsaw
Dennis
2.
Hopper. Nah, man, but my favorite part, I think, is when it's right after like they raid the radio station, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Did you get her, Bubba?" And he's like, "Did you kill that bitch good?" Okay.
Dude, he fucking comes in with the chainsaw and he hits Chop Top in the head.
You ruined my hairpiece.
My play,
You did it.
idiot. My play, you dog dick.
You fucking. Also, the when Chop Top's beating in
LG.
LG's head,
Yeah.
when they were filming it, Toby Hooper kept like cutting and restarting that part. And not Toby Hooper, Bill Moseley's like, "Am I doing something wrong?" He's like, "No, I just love watching you do it."
Yeah. Sad thing about the guy who played LG, I can't remember his name, but he was actually murdered in
Oh,
real
shit.
life.
Oh shit!
Yeah. He got like, I guess someone like was trying to rob his house, and he came in and they like murdered him.
Fuck,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I watched Halloween H2O. I haven't seen that in a while, and so I sat down one night. It was actually, I think Monday, dude. I had a really shitty day Monday, and I was like, I need to fucking watch something that's gonna make me happy. So I watched Halloween H2O.
That's a good one.
I absolutely love that movie. Like, people give it shit because of the mask. Like, the mask doesn't take me out of it. Does it look good? Not really.
The only time the mask takes me out of it is
Is it
when
the CGI one?
it's is it the
There's
CGI
actually
one?
3
when they-
masks and one that's
Yeah.
CGI.
There, no, 3, including the CGI.
Oh.
Is the CGI one where they're looking at like through the window at each other like the? Because they like
I want to say yes, but I also believe the CGI one was used. He's, I think, in the kitchen because he's standing there.
yeah
Because I can see the scene. I can see him in the scene. I just don't fucking remember what
Yeah.
the scene is.
that's-
Like, if we were watching it together, I can look at you and go, "That's the CGI mask,"
like
It looks really bad.
because you can
I-
tell, and it's horrid.
I can't. The mask looks really bad, and it's a really good scene, like where the kids get away and they get like behind the door, and Lori shuts the door, and there's Michael's face, and she's
Yeah.
looking directly at Michael, and that's a cool scene, but like the mask ruins it for
The
me.
mask in Halloween 5 sucks the worst.
I
in my
agree. It's
opinion.
pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Amazon Prime watch list so I can see what else I watched that I didn't write down. I watched quite a bit. All right, so TCM. I watched Van Wilder because they added that on Prime.
Beautiful.
I still like gag at the fucking dog pastry scene. I texted you guys when that scene came up. I was like, "All right, watching Van Wilder, guys. They're stuffing the pastries right now." Dude, that scene, like, I'm not a queasy person at all, but like that scene just
fucking
when
disgusting,
they're
bro.
eating them,
Yeah,
it makes
it's
me fucking gag
it's
every
fucking
time.
disgusting.
That scene and the scene in American Pie Presents Beta House where the dude shoots the horse cum in his mouth, that also makes me gag horribly.
I laugh my ass off in Van Wilder every time that he's in the hot tub with the dog and the dog's nuts.
That dude. The thing that gets me is it's after they stuff the pastries and they shrink and his roommate's like, oh, okay.
I was like, oh my god.
But yeah, I've added a lot of shit to watch on my watch list. Amazon Prime. If you guys have Amazon Prime, any of our listeners, Brandon and Zach use mine. But if you guys have it, add a couple horror movies to your like watch list, and then close the app and open it, and they will suggest to you every horror movie they have on that fucking platform, and they have so many.
There's a buttload, bro.
Tubi's got a lot too.
But I was gonna mention this. I posted that on this on Facebook. So there's this movie. It's like haunted me since I was a fucking kid. It's called Fear.com.
Oh god.
You know what it is?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Seen it one time in my entire life. Never watched it again.
Yeah.
That's on Amazon Prime, included with Prime. I'm about to show Brandon and Zach the fucking poster face. That fucking poster has scarred me for fucking life.
Look at the logo. It's so bad.
It was made in fucking 2002.
Oh,
It's
God.
about
like
a series. It's about a series of murders, and the only linking evidence is the people that went to this website.
Yeah.
And so it's like this supernatural thriller horror thing. And dude, the fucking face literally gives me nightmares to this day. Because since I was a kid, I wouldn't even look at it on our fucking DVD shelf.
Jesus.
I would see the Fear.com on the spine, and I would keep fucking going. First time I ever saw this fucking poster was at Blockbuster Video when I was
It's like
5, 6.
It's like Darkness Falls. I'll never watch that
Darkness
movie again.
Falls. I will still not walk into a dark room without physically reaching in and flipping the light on first.
I won't fucking do
I
it.
used to own that on DVD. Bought it at Blockbuster when they were closing. It's fucking stuck with me to this day. I watched it recently. It's not a good movie,
No, not by any
but
means,
it scared the
like,
fuck out of me when I was a
idea
kid.
of that movie
To the point
is-
where it ingrained, like, you cannot be
Yeah.
in the dark without a fucking light.
Yeah, and like generally, there's some scenes in the movie that are actually really fucking scary.
Oh, yeah, when, like, the Tooth Fairy is revealed for the first time toward the
Yeah.
end.
You see her
Terrifying.
towards the end, but like when they're in the hospital and shit, and the lights are out.
Terrifying.
Yeah, fucking horrifying, bro.
I added Brawl and Cell Block 99 last week, too.
You haven't
That's on
watched
there
it yet?
for free? No, I haven't.
Oh, bro,
Here's
really
what I'm probably going to watch tonight when I get home. I'm going to watch Brawl and Cell Block 99. I'm going to watch Arnie's movie, The Last Stand.
Beautiful.
Lords of Salem. I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't seen
The
Lord of
remake of Amityville Horror, which I love.
Yeah, I like the remake.
I'm probably going to face my fear and watch Fear.com.
Bailey, just to let you know, you're probably not gonna like Lords of Salem.
I mean, people say it's good.
I mean, there's a chance you might, but
I got to give it a chance at some point, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it, watch it, see what you think.
It's.
you know?
I will say this: it's probably Rob Zombie's most artistic movie, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot.
It's got really good cinematography.
It's on there for free, so
You'll have
what's
to
the
watch
harm?
it and then tell if it's better than Halloween 2.
All right, I can do that.
No, it's not.
It's about witches, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm down. All right. Go ahead, Zach.
I've been kind of watching some of the same old. I've been still watching The Boys. I watched the newest episode at midnight last night. Fuck. That show was so fucking bonkers.
Yeah, buddy.
Lovecraft Country, still watching that. That show's still pretty damn good. I
That
liked
dude
it a
got
lot.
cast as King the Conqueror.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yep.
Ant-Man 3?
That's awesome.
I found... So remember when I was asking about that Sleepy Hollow show that was on Fox?
No.
Yeah.
Wow, it was a couple episodes back. I was asking about it, see if either of you guys had seen it. It's on Hulu. And I've been watching it on Hulu. It's not bad.
What's the show called?
Sleepy Hollow.
See, I heard it was bad.
It was okay.
When was it on?
It was on Fox.
It was like
No, when? What
It
years?
was like
a few years ago.
It was like 2013.
I might
to,
remember
like,
it.
I think it was.
Was
only
it
like,
the show where he comes back and it's like the fucking future?
Yeah.
was it only-
I fucking watched that show.
Yeah.
Was it only on? Does it only have like 3 or 4 seasons?
3
or
seasons, I
something?
think.
It's 4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Ichabod, right?
Yep.
Ichabod comes to the present day, and it's like Lucifer, except it's Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was gonna say that it's very similar to Lucifer, just without like the biblical aspect of it. It's like they take Sleepy Hollow.
It's honestly, I used to not like it when I first saw it, but then it grew on me. I actually really enjoyed it. It's a pretty decent show.
I've watched about the first 5 or 6 episodes. I like it.
My favorite horror show that was ever on like Fox Fox syndicated shows.
Yeah,
The Following with Kevin Bacon.
Still haven't seen that.
Well, that's what Scream 3 was supposed to be.
They had an Exorcist show on Fox
And it
for
failed.
a while that wasn't that bad.
I heard it was great, but people just weren't giving it the viewership it needed, and they pulled the plug on it.
Gina Davis was in it.
Yep.
Was she?
Yep.
She did good.
She got old.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's in Glow. That's the
I've
female
been
wrestling
wanting
show.
to watch that.
I like it. It's cool.
on Netflix.
She's in that. She's in the last season of that.
No shit.
And, yeah,
They
she's
cancel that?
I don't think they canceled it.
It's haven't made anymore.
I just don't know. I don't know if they're going to do another season.
COVID-19.
I haven't looked it up if
Ruining
they're going to
everything.
or not yet. So,
All right.
so yeah, I've been watching that. I watched a movie called Frogs.
I saw that on my
It's a
Amazon
good
watch.
It's fucking awesome, bro.
It's a
Is
good
it about
Sam
killer
Elliott's
frogs?
in it.
Yeah,
Is he really?
Yeah, he's like fucking 2 years old. Nah, not really. He's like in his like
Fuck.
20s.
Does he have facial hair?
I don't think he does.
I think it's a little trimmed up,
Yeah,
but it's fucking.
it's like in the 70s.
Yeah, it's an old film, but it's fucking awesome.
And the frogs are so cute.
Yeah, the frogs.
So are they like killer frogs?
Pretty much. Like they're
Well,
so-
put chemicals in the water, turning frogs gay.
No,
No.
that's an Alex Jones reference. It's not us. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Alex says.
But so the thing that's funny about this movie is it's called Frogs, so it makes you think that frogs are going to kill people, but frogs only killed like one person. And
Yeah, it's like other reptiles and shit.
yeah,
too.
like there's like bugs and reptiles that kill
like
people.
turtles,
throughout the movie.
frogs,
Listen, we
lizards.
covered a movie literally called Tarantula. Nothing surprises me anymore.
But tarantula is good.
Frogs is really good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Oh shit, I forgot to mention
Elliott's
last night.
good.
I didn't make it all the way through the trilogy like I hoped, but I watched Creature from the Black Lagoon last night.
Beautiful.
And my heart is full.
Love Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I was sitting there thinking last night, because, you know, I saw Riku Browning.
Yeah.
I didn't meet him. Saw him.
Yeah.
Number one regret in my life. I didn't have the fucking money.
I'm sorry, homie.
Oh, you're good, dude. Like, I hope he comes back. I hope I have one more chance.
I'll keep my fingers and my toes crossed for you.
He's my favorite. Dude, I remember the first time I saw that. It was on Svengoolie. We were sophomores in high school. Svengoolie comes on here every Saturday night at 11 Eastern. And so he was doing this thing over the summer. It was monster movies.
Yeah.
And so, of course, at that point in my life, I'd never heard of Creature from the Black Lagoon. I was like, oh, this trilogy looks fucking awesome. And so 3 movies, 1 movie every week. Creature from the Black Lagoon changed my fucking life.
It's a beautiful fucking movie.
Fell in love with the design of the creature from the first time I saw him. Julie
Yeah.
Adams, a fucking babe.
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
Mover truck.
Okay.
Yeah, Zach's parked in front of her.
Oh, sorry.
She can just drive over it.
I'll kill you.
All right, so is that all you watched?
Yep.
All right, well, that about does it for this episode. If you guys want to check out all the other amazing shows in the Slash and Cast podcast network, go on over to slashandcast.net and find the podcast network tab, and all the shows are listed there with links and merch links if you want some merch. We're about to upload some new merch to our store. Keep a lookout for that. I hope you guys like it. Brandon just got that piece commissioned for merchandise. So if y'all want to throw him a thank you on Twitter or Instagram or just anywhere, just shout it out into the universe. We'd appreciate it. Follow us on Twitter at WeBeneath, on Instagram at We Came From Beneath the Sea. Make sure you like the Slash and Gas Podcast Network page on Facebook. And I hope you guys staying safe, having fun, gearing up for the Halloween season.
Yep.
It's about that time.
Yep.
All right, so we love y'all. Well, see you next week. Bye.
Sayonara.
Like,